When you think about Bear Lake, think family, fun, fishing, beaches, boats, green, and great food. Think water, wildlife, trails, and shakes, snow, scenery, and sun. Think summer. Go to bearlake.org and plan your visit today. Visit Scenic Idaho.
There we go. Welcome into the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau pregame show. I'm Aaron Poling, the voice of the Rich Rebels, and tonight we got an interesting matchup between the Rich Rebels and the St. Joseph Jayhawks. As the Jayhawks come in 2-2, Rebels are 2-0 after taking care of business at the 1A state preview. They made a big impression as their defense was dominant the whole way. Offense was pretty good as well, but if this team, the Rebels, if they're going to do something, it's going to be on the back of their defensive ability because they are long, lanky, and athletic. And it's one of the reasons what made them so successful at volleyball is one of the reasons why they can be a really, really good defensive team. They have good hands, they have good reach, and they'll be able to do a lot with that press they run. They run that very well, and it gives teams fits. But for the Jayhawks, they're in a little bit of a transition phase. If you're wondering who the Jayhawks' best players are, they are led by their seniors. That's Alexi Bombella, and then, of course, their best player is Sarah Snow. And for the Jayhawks, talking to their head coach, a little bit of a rebuilding year, but that doesn't mean that they still can't be a good team, as they've shown with their 2-2 record. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Check the weather forecast or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Rebels! West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
Welcome back to the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau pregame show. We're broadcasting live from the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth as we are getting set for the Town of Woodruff Standout Student of the Week. And this week, that student is Tylee Tingy, a senior on the Girls Rebels basketball team. We're going to go to that interview right after the break.
Randolph, Utah is a town of extremes. At an elevation of 6,300 feet, with temperatures over 90 in the summer and often 40 below in the winter, the folks who call Randolph home have to be a hardy crew. Maybe that is one reason why the simple things in life mean so much to Rich County. Residents value hard work, education, a value for God, family, and country, and being a good neighbor. Mayor Sim Bell and the town board, Melanie Lim, Clay Barker, Brandon Hatch, and Frank Sano, support the Rich Rebels and hope that you can come back often.
Here with Tylee Tingy, who is our standout student of the week this week. Tylee, how you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. So we're rolling into the winter season, and you guys played in the 1A state tournament preview, and you guys did very well for yourselves. Talk about what that meant for you guys as a team.
It was really incredible because I think a lot of us were scared because we lost a lot of really good girls this last year. And I think a lot of us were scared on how we were going to do, and we surprised a lot of ourselves and our coaches and fans.
So you guys played tenacious defense throughout. Is that something that the team really takes pride in?
Yes, I think our defense is like one of the main things for me especially.
So in the fall you did cheer, and one thing I've always wondered is you guys did a different routine for every home game. How difficult is it to remember those routines and not let them get crossed up and, start dancing to the week 1 routine in the middle of week 4?
It's a lot. Luckily there wasn't as many home games, so we didn't have to learn as many dances, but we definitely get confused. There's a lot of, because the songs are kind of similar and it just gets confusing sometimes.
So we just passed Thanksgiving break your senior year. What is something you're looking forward to do the rest of the year?
Especially basketball, I am looking forward to all our upcoming games and state and just getting involved in as many activities as I can.
So academically, what are some of your goals to finish out your academic career?
Just get good grades, hopefully get to school because I'm pretty bad at that, showing up to school, yeah. So
I don't think you can play basketball if you don't show up, right?
Yeah, no, I can't unless I show up to the last 3 hours, yeah.
Basketball is probably a pretty big benefiting factor, yeah. So what's kind of your goals for this basketball season, for your team, for yourself, and just some of the goals that you guys have set for yourself?
For me personally, I think confidence, and that goes for a lot of us because a lot of us are new for the varsity team, so I think confidence and just playing to the best of our abilities is a good thing, and defense for me is a big one because I'm not the best offensively player, so defense, I try my best.
Well, you lead the team in assists, so
Yeah. Well,
I don't know if you knew that, but oh well. So you don't sell yourself short. One last question: what's something the world should know about you?
that I am trying to be the best I can be and be there for everyone and be everyone's friend.
We want to thank Tylee Tingy for being a part of today's Town of Woodruff Standout Student interview and the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau pregame show. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We'll be right back with more of the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau pregame show after this.
In the state where life is elevated, live your life in a higher gear. Cash Honda Yamaha can help you enjoy our beautiful local terrain, whether it's in the valleys, mountains, snow, or water. So get out and enjoy all nature has to offer at a higher speed. Visit Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley to start living your life at your new speed. Visit us in Hyde Park, just north of Logan, Utah.
Signage is a critical part of your business. It helps customers find your front door. Rocky Mountain Sign will provide you with expertly designed signs, LEDs, channel letters, as well as skillfully cut signage using wood, metal, plastic, and other mediums to help your customers find you with high-quality signage. Using the best technology, designs, and installation by Rocky Mountain Sign. Your signage says a lot about your business. Work with the professionals at Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street in Evanston, Wyoming.
Oh, welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We're in the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the Pam Cornea at Town and Country Coaches Show on the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau pregame show. When we come back, we'll have head coach of the St. Joseph girls varsity team. That's head coach. That's Coach White. We'll be right back with that interview in a moment.
Pam Cornea with Town & Country Realty in beautiful Bear Lake enthusiastically supports the Rich High Rebels.
After all, I raised 4 of them, from football, basketball, wrestling to volleyball. I supported them all. I bleed blue.
The Caribbean of the Rockies, Bear Lake, offers a variety of activities in every season. Pam would love to assist you in finding your own Bear Lake retreat. Call her today, 435-779-0012.
I'm here with head coach of the St. Joseph girls varsity basketball team, and that's head coach Mason White. Coach White, how you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing well. So you guys have 4 games under your belt, and you guys have played some pretty solid games. What about this team is something that you really like?
There's a few things. I have 2 seniors that have played all 4 years at the varsity level. They're pretty good leaders for our young girls. Outside of those 2 seniors, the rest of my team are all sophomores or freshmen, so we have a lot of improvement to do, but they're very coachable and athletic. They want to learn the game of basketball, so that's some of the things that I'm enjoying coaching them. And we're running a new system this year with me being a first-time head coach, so it's kind of fun seeing them develop into the players I want them to be.
So can you kind of talk about the leadership with your 2 seniors? As you said, I was looking at your roster. You guys are a very young team. Can you just talk about the leadership that the 2 seniors bring?
Yeah, our seniors are Sarah Snell and Lexi Bombella. They go out there and they know that this is a young team and that they're there to support the younger girls. So they're out there on the court trying to help them be in the right spots, help them do the right things, look for the right passes. They understand the situation we're in to know that this season is more of a development year and know that the girls need them to be there for the development of the whole team instead of just the stat-wise, I'm going to score 20 points. I'm going to look for my girls to pass and cut and look to do the right basketball play.
So the UHSAA has implemented a 35-second shot clock starting this season. Being a first-time head coach, do you think the shot clock has had as much effect on the team as you thought it would, or how do you think the shot clock has really impacted the game?
When I played high school basketball, there was a lot of slowing the ball down, going into a weave offense, finding the best shot. But when I graduated high school, I went up to Washington, and my roommate was a high school coach. And Washington had the shot clock when I was there. So when I was watching games, I thought that the way they ran it was a very fun way to play it. And so when I moved back to Utah and I thought that they were implementing the shot clock, I thought it would be really good for the game. So far through the season, it seems that my girls can care less if there was a shot clock or not. We still get a shot up in the first 15 seconds. I don't know if that has to do with them panicking about the shot clock or if it's just we're trying to find our shot that quick. But I think the shot clock's good for the overall game, just so there's not that slowing it down. And I think it's fun for the fans to watch it with the shot clock as well.
So you're a first-year head coach, so you're trying to implement an identity to the team. What identity are you trying to implement with these girls?
My main identity that I want is that we're not a team full of stars. We're all just one unit. It doesn't matter what night it is. We could have one girl score 20, and then the next night we could have a different girl score 20. I just want us to be cohesive in the fact that it doesn't matter who's going to be the best player today. It just matters that the outcome is a win.
So in preparation for Rich, what has stood out for you?
Well, Rich has this long history of his success, right? They're always one of the top teams in 1A, and it's hard to look past that. I played against Rich, and my sister played against Rich. They still do the same stuff that they did 10, 15 years ago, and that's run the ball. They like to get the rebound and have all 5 girls or boys beat the other team down the court. And so coming into this game, I've been conditioning my girls, trying to get us back in transition defense as fast as possible. But I know that they're still going to get their transition points, and it's just tough because Rich has that hard work ethic that they have that mindset to go out there and beat other teams every single night. It's with the new culture this year at St. Joseph, we need to try and learn from playing Rich and learn from their winning culture.
At Rich School District, we believe that success motivates individuals, and every student is capable of learning. We believe an effective classroom facilitates learning. We believe in the development of lifelong learners, and we believe that a quality education makes a difference. Student involvement equals student success. Currently, 93% of Rich High students participate in extracurricular activities. Rich School District, providing a quality, well-rounded education for each student.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum. Call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
With head coach of the Rich Rebels girls varsity team, that's head coach Cody Lundgren. And Coach Lundgren, you guys are coming off a pretty good weekend at Richfield, where you beat Panguitch by 20, and then you beat Paiute, the defending state champs, by 2. Can you just kind of give me your thoughts on how the weekend went for you guys?
I thought that we came out and played our first couple games pretty good as a team. We passed the ball pretty well, both on the perimeter and in our interior passing. I thought our defense played pretty tough. We had good help line defense, and we helped the helper when we needed to.
Defense was a point of interest of mine because you guys did a very good job of turning defense into offense. Is that something you guys look for as a team?
Oh, yeah. It's a lot easier to score a fast break layup when you get a turnover than working the ball through an offensive set. But, we try to work hard on defense and offense, both in practice. But, I thought on both sides of the ball, we looked pretty good this weekend.
That defense turning into offense in the first game, kind of spearheaded by Darlene Peterson, who at top of your guys' press was very good. She ended up scoring 17 in that first half. Can you kind of talk about how that sets the tone for a team in the season when in your first half of play, one of your seniors steps up like that?
Yeah, it's having Darlene at the top of that zone. She's very tall and she's very athletic, and the two wings on the side of her, both Violet Taylor and Tylee Tingy, they're strong and fast and long too. It's just hard to throw the ball over that wall. So it turned out where we got a lot of turnovers in that first game, and Darlene got hot in that first half, and depending on how defensive defend you, whatever girl is going to be open at that time needs to step up and make those plays, and Darlene did.
So moving to the Paiute game, your guys' scoring was pretty balanced in that second game. Is that something you look for as a team as well?
Yeah, it's our model that, as a team, we're okay with whoever's scoring the ball. It's not a point of emphasis of we have scorers and defenders and all that kind of stuff. We're looking for everybody on our team to be a scorer, and when they have an open look or an open lane to make the right read in our offense, they have to make the right read and make the right play.
One shot I want to talk about is Hannah Scott hit a turnaround jump shot with just under 20 seconds left to go in the game. She didn't start the game, but is there a lot of confidence in your guys' team to be able to go to your backup post player, per se?
Yeah, every girl out on the floor, I have confidence in them taking that shot. Hannah's a very good player, and she's got all the confidence of the coaching staff and her players to make those shots when she's open and when she can make a move.
Coming up, you guys have a matchup with St. Joseph and Bear Lake, so this is a pretty solid weekend for you guys coming up. What is something that you expect your girls to come out and do this weekend?
Hopefully we just backed off of last weekend. I would like for us to take care of the ball a little bit better than we did last weekend. We had a few more turnovers than I would like. I would like for us to stay 15 or under, and we were, I think, 17 and 19 in both those two games. So I'd like to do better taking care of the ball. I want to keep rebounding the ball, and I want to keep our defensive pressure on, and then just keep running our offense and making the right reads. We're going to make wrong reads at times, but just to make that right read and the right play when we need to.
In preparation for St. Joseph, what is one thing that stood out to you on film?
That's a good question because it's hard to find film on them. All I've got is what I saw last year. They've got a couple good athletic guards. They're pretty young. We got to play, tough defense and make sure we're in gaps and helping each other, and we got to push the ball down the floor.
And then you have Bear Lake. What kind of stands out about Bear Lake's team?
It's kind of the same thing. It's kind of hard to find film on either of those teams. So I, as a coach...
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money two ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Taking care of yourself is important through all stages of life. Bear Lake Community Health Center offers a holistic approach to a healthy body and mind that includes education, prevention, and networking. We offer medical, dental, behavioral health, nutrition, and pharmacy services. We accept most insurance, including Medicaid, Medicare, and have a sliding scale discount plan. Choose Bear Lake Community Health Center, 435-946-3660.
Whatever brings you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including clean, comfortable rooms, a business office, workout room, and a full-service restaurant, plus a complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Time flies, especially when you're having fun. This is Jeremy Rex, manager at T-Bar-S in Evanston. It's hard to believe that we've been here almost a year with our new management team and staff. Did you know that you can have your vehicle detailed, your windshield replaced, chip repair done, or get your trailer refinished or rewired at T-Bar-S? Of course, we are a full-service collision repair shop, too. You can even change your oil and your brakes. Visit T-Bar-S today. Let T-Bar fix your car. 515 County Road, Evanston.
When you think about Bear Lake, think family, fun, fishing, beaches, boats, green, and great food. Think water, wildlife, trails, and shakes, snow, scenery, and sun. Think summer. Go to bearlake.org and plan your visit today. Visit Scenic Idaho.
Whether it's for your
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball, 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Before we get to the starting lineups, Rob, let's do a quick keys to the game.
Well, I'm going to say the keys to the game tonight is eat the chips. So we're going to promote Lay's chips because the Lady Rebels had a little bit of trouble underneath down at the Richfield tournament. They need to lay it in. And stay away from the R Bakery during the game. So watch out for the turnovers. And got to play a little teeter-totter. Got to balance the scoring. Yeah, I'd like to see Darlene Peterson with 17 points in the first half, but I think we do better when we spread the point total around a little bit.
It is now time for your starting lineups. First for the visiting St. Joseph girls, Jayhawks. At guard, you got number 5, Caitlin Martinez. You got number 12, sophomore. Those are both sophomores, Elizabeth Randall. You got senior number 14, Sarah Snell, senior number 13, Alexi Bombella, and sophomore number 24, Aspen Springer. For your Rich Rebels, we got one guard, number 2, Darlene Peterson. You got number 10, that's Ellie Argyle, both seniors. To round out the senior trio of the starting lineup, you got number 15, Tylee Tingy. Playing point guard, 25, Violet Taylor. And to round out your Rich Rebels starting 5, you got junior, Haiti Pugmire. And we are about set for tip-off here at Rich High School. I'm Aaron Poling along with my broadcast partner, Rob Leifson. We want to thank you for joining us today on this wonderful Friday for basketball, Rod. There's nothing like Friday nights in the gym.
It feels good, especially when it's cold outside. Hey, a quick update from the wrestlers who are down at the Salem tournament. The boys in the first round were 6-5, and the girls went 10-7. So I'm still getting updates from several people that are down there. We'll hopefully be able to give you a little bit of information on how the wrestlers are doing.
It'll be Peterson versus Snell to tip it off. Once again, the UHSAA has implemented a 35-second shot clock. And before we get started, I want to remind you of our sponsors. As we want to thank Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau for sponsoring our pregame show. This tip-off is brought to you by My Local Radio. Free throws tonight are brought to you by Bear Lake Realty, timeouts, independent software, steals, Rich County Government, three-pointers, T7 Propane and Woodruff, inbounds play of the Crawford Trough, jump balls, Mountain Valley Cattle Company, and the Fan Cam Bear Lake. As the Rebels win the tip-off, it's Argyle down the lane. Stops, tries to go across the lane, but she dragged that pivot foot 7:56 to go. We have our first turnover of the ball game, and the Jayhawks will inbound. Rebels will press in their 1-2-2. They work it around. Go to the middle to Snell. Jayhawks do a good job breaking the press. They go inside. Stolen by Ellie Argyle. And we are going to get a foul against Snell right off the bat. That is huge for the Jayhawks. 10 seconds into the game. Their best player arguably has one foul already.
She averages 14 a game from the points and 13 boards a game.
It's not shocking Ellie Argyle gets the first Rich County government steal of the game for the Rebels. She leads the team in that category as Tingy moves it to Peterson up top. They work it around Taylor. She's going to drive. Jayhawks are in a 2-3 zone as they go to the right corner for Tingy. She drives the baseline. Cut off there by Snell. Move to the corner. Peterson's three on the way. No good. Violet Taylor pulls down a rebound. Goes inside to Pugmire. Pugmire shot off. No rebound on the ball. Did not hit the rim, so the shot clock will not reset. 31 seconds to go on the shot clock as it's out of bounds off the Jayhawks as Peterson takes a spill. Crawford Troth inbounds play for the Rebels. They find Taylor up top. She's going to drive left. Cut off the top of the zone. Spins back. 15-foot jumper on the way. No good. Rebound pulled in by Snell. Here come the Jayhawks on offense as Martinez carried up the floor. Rebels are going to fall back into their man-to-man defense as Pugmire guards the ball. Work it around up top. It's Bombella. Martinez has it on the near wing. Jayhawks work it around. It's in the far corner for Randall. Back up top. Snell has it. She drives left, guarded by Tingy. Tingy hounding her. 7 to go on the shot clock. Rebels playing great defense here. Pass to the middle is going to be stolen by Tylee Tingy, and she is fouled. That is going to be the second foul on Sarah Snell. That is a huge development in this game. 2 minutes in, the Rebels have drawn 2 fouls on arguably the Jayhawks' best player.
And Eliza Berg will come in to take her spot.
Jayhawks fall back in their 2-3 zone as Violet Taylor will take it across the timeline. Rebels look to set up the offense. Peterson open, 15-foot jumper on the way, no good. Rebound bounces around. They fall to the floor. Pulled away nicely by Martinez, but we're going to get a traveling violation against Martinez. You'll have to see both teams hit the floor in that situation, Rob.
Like the hustle.
6:30 to go in the T7 Propane first quarter. Score still tied 0-0. Tingy has it. She drives right to the free throw line. Backdoor cut pass to Violet Taylor. As good hustle there from Haiti Pugmire. She had Argyle open across the lane. I think the ball just slipped out of her hand. 6:22. We're still looking for our first bucket of the game. Rebels are going to press here. It's Martinez. They go back to her. Across the timeline. Fires it up. Caught by Taylor. Taylor throws it out to Peterson ahead of everyone. Peterson to the hoop, layup on the way, no good. Great hustle there from Caitlin Martinez to get back and play defense. As the ball will be out of bounds, it's going to go to the Jayhawks. With one-year seniors out for probably the rest of the first quarter, it's going to be huge for the Jayhawks to try to break this press. As they try to, we're going to call for a travel. Another turnover forced by the Rebels defense. Defense has been good. Now it's time for the offense to start shining through.
Yep, time the offense woke up.
Rebels inbound on the Crawford Troth inbounds play. They go inside to Pugmire. Pugmire to Taylor up top. Violet Taylor drives the lane. Right-hand layup on the way. No good. Rebound by Pugmire. She spins back. Misses the layup. 2 layups missed there offensively for the Rebels. 5:47 to go in the T7 Propane. First quarter, excuse me. Score still tied 0-0 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels have gotten a lot of good looks offensively, just haven't been able to get it to fall. Jayhawks working around. Skip pass to the near side for Martinez. She's going to drive left into the lane. Shot on the way, blocked by Darlene Peterson. Peterson's going to lead the break. Pushes it up the court to Tingy. Tingy surveys, back up top to Peterson. Rebels working around to Taylor. Argyle at the top to key, back to Taylor. Taylor gets it back on a dribble handoff. Good find there as Darlene Peterson open for 15 feet. No good. Ellie Argyle gets the rebound and the bucket. Get the foul as well. 3-point play opportunity for Ellie Argyle as the Rebels take the lid off the rim. And they score their first bucket, 5:08 to go in T7 Propane first quarter.
I'm going to count that as a shot, even though it was a beautiful pass to Ellie from Darlene.
That's what you want to see from your wings is don't stand out and accept the shot off. Rebound is off. A nice shot is off, Rebound goes to Randall. Randall will be called for a traveling violation. Rebels will get the ball with the Crawford-Troth inbounds play underneath. But for Argyle, that's a great job there by driving the rim after the shot goes up as they go inside to Peterson. Peterson shot no good. Violet Taylor on the rebound. That's no good as well. They go inside to Peterson. Peterson works it around to Tingy. Argyle inside to Pugmire. She's double teamed right away. Couple dribbles. They find Peterson near side corner. Thought about it. They go inside to Pugmire. Pugmire left hand dribble. Her shot attempt no good. And we're going to get a foul against Darlene Peterson as the Rebels lead 2-0 on the Station on Main scoreboard. A lot of good looks for the Rebels, just not falling yet.
Well, we talked about in the keys of the game. We got to get those chips. Yeah, you got to lay those little ones in.
Darlene Peterson gets her hands to the ball. Nearly got a steal. Martinez will cross the timeline as the Rebels look to trap again. This time the Rebels will come away with the steal. And we're going to get a jump ball. Rebels were trying to call a timeout. Good awareness there from Darlene Peterson as she pointed to the bench calling timeout. But both teams had their hands on the ball, so it's going to be a Mountain Valley Cattle Company jump ball. Jayhawks will inbound in front of the Rebels bench. 4:32 to go in the T7 Propane. First quarter, 2-0 Rebels on the Station on Main scoreboard. Martinez has the ball. Rebels extend their man-to-man to three-quarters court. They work it around. Martinez gets it back to the top of the key. Thought about the shot. Goes back to Randall. Bombella in the corner to Martinez up top. Jayhawks working around with 18 to go on the shot clock. They go back to Randall. To Bombella. Rebels nearly come away with the steal. And we are going to get a jump ball called as Pugmire and Martinez hit the floor. 4 minutes to go. Rebels will take over on the jump ball. The Mountain Valley Cattle Company jump ball, that is. 4 minutes to go in the T7 Propane first quarter. Score remains 2-0 Rebels. Jayhawks fall back into their 2-3 zone as the Rebels look to work it around. Argyle skip pass to Peterson. Peterson back to Argyle as they play catch across the court. Violet Taylor dumps it to Argyle on the right wing. Tried to force it through the middle, stolen there by Bombella. Here come the Jayhawks the other way. Good transition defense there by the Rebels. That shot hits the side of the backboard. Peterson gets the rebound, pushes it ahead to Pugmire. Pugmire has it stolen there by Bombella, and we are going to get a blocking call against Darlene Peterson. That'll be her second foul of the ball game. 3:31 to go. Both teams have important seniors in foul trouble, as of course Snell has been out of the game since the 2-minute mark of the game. Checking in the ball game, number 22, that's Janie Wallentine, as well as number 41, Hannah Scott. Pugmire, it's Peterson and Tingy will take a rest. Jayhawks inbounded with 3:25 to go in the T7 Propane first quarter. They work it around as Martinez. They go to the near side for DeWitt. DeWitt's pass is going to go over and back as Wallentine picks it up, tries to go across court. Nice hustle there from Martinez as she gets the steal. As you got to credit Janie Wallentine with the Rich County government steal. Jayhawks on the attack. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound pulled in by Wallentine. Wallentine's going to lead the break. Thought about going inside to Pugmire. Skips it across to Taylor. Now they go inside to Pugmire. Pugmire to Hannah Scott. Hannah Scott ripped through, move good. As Hannah Scott buries it to double the Rebels lead to 4-0. As Scott makes an impact off the bench. 2:40 to go in the T7 Propane first quarter. Rebels are pressing. Ellie Argyle gets her hands on it, and Hannah Scott gets the steal. And they're going to call that out of bounds off the Jayhawks, which technically that would have been out of bounds off the Rebels, I think. But instead of calling the foul, they just allowed the play to go on. Violet Taylor moves it to Wallentine. Wallentine surveys Pugmire. They go inside to Argyle. High low to Hannah Scott was double teamed. Good defense there from number 54, Eliza Berg, to knock that pass away. Checking into the ball game for the Rebels, number 4, Casey Wilson. She replaces Pugmire. Rebels did a good job there getting the ball to the middle of the 2-3 zone. As it's the Mountain Valley the Crawford-Troth inbounds play. They work around Wallentine, thought about it. They go to Taylor. Taylor to Casey Wilson. Her three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound hauled in by DeWitt. And that pass is stolen by Casey Wilson. She tried to go across court to Ellie Argyle. It was a great job saving it to Violet Taylor. Rebels set up the offense. 15-footer for Wilson, no good. Rebounded by the Jayhawks. Here they come back the other way. As we're going to get a traveling violation. As Randall picked up her dribble before what would have probably been a blocking call against Wallington. 1:56 to go in the T7 Propane first quarter. 4-0 on the station on main scoreboard. Rebels with a 4-0 advantage. Violet Taylor has it. They go inside to Scott. Scott can't quite corral it. And a little bit of a rust, the rush showing for the Rebels as they haven't played competitive basketball games since Richfield, and that's a couple weeks ago. Their defenses look spectacular, though, here to start the game as Martinez has it up top. She drives right. No foul call on the play. Hannah Scott gets the steal. She's going to lead the break. Passes it behind. Violet Taylor goes back to Scott. Her shot on the way, no good. Janie Wallentine pulls in the rebound, goes up with the shot, and Janie Wallentine earns herself the first Bear Lake Realty free throws of the ball game.
Actually, Ellie Argyle got one on the chance for the three-point play. So
excuse me, I stand
second
corrected.
and third.
Wallentine into the routine. Shot on the way is good. Janie Wallentine, cool, calm, and collected. Steps to the free throw line, gives the Rebels a 5-0 lead with 1:21 to go in the T7 Propane first quarter. Second one on the way. That one's off. Rebound pulled in by the Jayhawks. Here they come the other way. Randall carried up the court. Wallentine picks her up. That pass is going to go out of bounds as the Rebels will take over after the turnover. Scott to inbound to Wallentine. Across the timeline and into the offense for the Rebels. Violet Taylor drives the lane, kicks it to Casey Wilson. Wilson one dribble over to Wallentine on the right wing. They go inside to Hannah Scott. Scott to Pugmire. Pugmire's shot is good. Nice find there from Hannah Scott as the Rebels go high-low against the 2-3 zone, and that's very effective against the zone defenses. Violet Taylor gets her hands on it. Casey Wilson officially gets the steal, finds Wallentine. Wallentine can't quite finish it, and we're going to get a foul against Pugmire as she runs over Martinez. 46 seconds to go in the T7 Propane first quarter. 7-0 Rebels on the station on main scoreboard. And the offense, they've moved the ball really, really well today. Once again, they just have not finished some of their easy looks. Casey Wilson nearly gets a steal at the top of that zone, but she's going to force a turnover as she stepped in front of Martinez, or excuse me, in front of Bombella trying to make the pass. Traveling violation. Rebels take over at half court. Tingy, they work it around. Scott gets in the middle of the floor, finds Wallentine. Long three. Excuse me, they're going to call that a three on the way. It's good, as that is a T7 Propane three-pointer for Janie Wallentine, and she has 4 points early. Rebels are going to press. That is stolen by Tylee Tingy. She's going to lead the break as well. Into the lane, no look pass to Casey Wilson. Back to Tingy. Tingy shot on the way, good, or no good, but she's going to go to the free throw line. Works out for the Rebels, but I think Casey Wilson had a layup, and that would have been a highlight reel assist there for Tingy if Casey goes up for the layup. But as it stands, 2 free throws for the Rebels. 17.6 to go in the T7 Propane first quarter.
Unfortunately for the Jayhawks, they averaged 22 turnovers a game, and they're already with 14 in the first quarter. So they got to take care of the ball. But I think that a lot of that has to do with Snell being on the bench for the first quarter with the 2 fouls.
Checking into the ball game, number 10, Cicely Flores, and then number 31, that's Blake Ma. Interesting tidbit about Blake Ma, she is an exchange student from China. Tingy, second free throw on the way, no good. Rebound hauled in by Heidi Pugmire. Dribbled it off her foot, but is able to regain possession. 12 seconds to go in the first quarter. Rebels have it. They can hold for the last shot. Tingy up top. 6 seconds to go. Couple dribbles. They go to Wallentine. Far corner three on the way, no good. Rebound pulled in by Wallentine. Turn, shot on the way, no good, as that would have been really close. But at the end of the first quarter, the Rich Rebels lead 11-0 on the station on main scoreboard. You listen to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
In the state where life is elevated, live your life in a higher gear. Cash Honda Yamaha can help you enjoy our beautiful local terrain, whether it's in the valleys, mountains, snow, or water. So get out and enjoy all nature has to offer at a higher speed. Visit Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley to start living your life at your new speed. Visit us in Hyde Park, just north of Logan, Utah.
Supporting the Rich Rebels in everything they do. J-Bar Auto and J-Bar Excavation in Randolph provide services to Rich Rebel fans every day. Auto repair, tires, sand, and gravel. J-Bar Auto and J-Bar Excavation on Main Street in Randolph. Stop in today.
A healthy smile improves life in many ways. Fresher breath, increased confidence, and better overall health. Dr. Sean Grohl and his team at Comprehensive Family Dental have been supporting Rich Rebels for over 25 years. Call today and schedule your next appointment. Go Rebels!
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We have the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We want to remind you, tonight is a doubleheader as the boys varsity game will be about 10 minutes after the conclusion of this matchup. As the Jayhawks, they have the ball. They will open up the Stacy's Repair second quarter as they cross the timeline. Rebels defense playing half-court man-to-man as a good drive there from Martinez. She gets bumped on the way to the hoop. Martinez will step to the line for a pair of free throws. Also into the ball game for the Jayhawks, Aspen Springer checks back in. Martinez steps to the line.
The big thing for the Jayhawks, you're still missing your star, Sarah Snell, on the bench with 2 fouls.
First free throw on the way, no good. As we saw last night in the boys game at the Altamont Longhorns, the free throw line can really keep you into the game. Second free throw on the way is good. 11-1 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Martinez cans the second free throw. Casey Wilson keeps the pivot foot long enough to dribble, goes to Tingy up top, back to Wilson. Her 2 on the way, no good. Flores gets the rebound. They'll push it up the floor with Martinez. Martinez dribbles in to one of the Rebels.
Sage Lundgren.
As that Sage Lundgren gets the steal, brought to you by Rich County Government. Lundgren has the ball up top. Goes to Casey Wilson. Wilson drops it, tries to feed Ellie Argyle inside. That's good defense there from Springer. As that play was just a split second too late, or else they had Argyle sealed up for a layup. Ellie Argyle will have the Crawford Troth inbounds play in her hands. They try to go back inside to her, and this time we're going to get a foul on Springer. Let's either try that give and go with Pugmire in the post. Argyle to Pugmire, back to Argyle in the post again like they did last play. As is another Crawford Troth inbounds play. They go right back to that play. Argyle turns, spins, fires it off the glass and in. That's a beautifully designed play there for the Rebels, especially against the 2-3 zone. Not much you can do. As Martinez is going to step out of bounds, Rebels force another turnover. 13-1 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 7:08 to go in the Stacy's Repair second quarter. And Rob, this defensive effort for the Rebels has been very good.
Not quite pitching a shutout, but it's about as close as you can get.
Lundgren has the ball. Goes to Wilson. Wilson inside to Argyle. Outside to Lundgren. Three-pointer on the way. That's good! Sage Lundgren buries the three-pointer. That's brought to you by the T7 Propane in Woodruff. 16-1 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Here come the Jayhawks across the timeline. They work it to Martinez. Blake Ma has it on the right wing. She drives right. That's poked away by Tingy. It's going to stay with the Jayhawks. 6:42 to go in the T7 Propane second quarter. Checking into the ball game for the Jayhawks, number 14, Sarah Snell, and number 23, Alexi Bombella.
And Violet Taylor comes in for Casey Wilson for the Rebels.
Jayhawks inbound it. They go to Snell in the right corner, guarded by Tingy. Nice move there from Snell. Layup attempt on the way, and it falls. As that's the impact that Snell can have for the Jayhawks, as she's been sitting on the bench with 2 fouls. Nice move there from Snell. Cuts the lead to 16-3 with 6:25 to go in the T7 Propane second quarter. Rebels working inside. Lundgren to Taylor. Back to Lundgren. Rebels do a good job working around the arc. Tylee Tingy with the pump fake. Tries to go inside to Argyle. Argyle is able to receive. Outside to Lundgren. Her 3 on the way. No good. Rebound hold in by Snell. Here come the Jayhawks the other way. Martinez has it at the top of the key. That's tipped away by Violet Taylor, but Martinez is able to retain possession. She drives the lane, double team. Nice hands there from Tylee Tingy. Nearly comes up with the steal. Instead, she'll poke it out of bounds with 18 to go on the shot clock. Checking back into the ball game for the Rebels, 41, Hannah Scott. Number 2, Darlene Peterson. As Peterson's also in foul trouble, she has 2 of her own. Martinez has it, walks to the three-point line, shoots a 3, no good. Rebound pulled in by Argyle. Argyle finds Violet Taylor. The Rebels are on the attack. They move it inside to Scott. Taylor has it at the top of the key. Peterson. They go inside to Argyle. She finds Tingy on the right wing. Tingy shot, no good. Rebound pulled in by Snell as the Jayhawks look to come back the other way. Good step up there by Darlene Peterson to prevent the fast break. Jayhawks work it around. They try to go inside. Dribble back out to the corner. They work it to the top for Springer. Snell has it at the top of the key. Drives left into the lane. Shot attempt no good as she was fouled on the way to the hoop. Snell will step to the free throw line for 2 free throws. With 5:01 to go in the Stacey Repair second quarter, the Rich Rebels lead 16-3 on the Station on Main scoreboard. First foul on Tingy.
Yep, her first.
Snell steps to the line for her first free throw of the ball game. It's on the way, rolls around the rim and falls. 16-4. As Snell has 3 points for the Jayhawks. Second free throw's pure. 16-5 on the Station on Main scoreboard as the Rebels push it up the floor quickly. Little miscommunication there as that pass is going to go out of bounds near the Rebels bench. Jayhawks will take over, looking to cut the lead to single digits. Martinez will initiate the offense for the Jayhawks. Crosses over behind the back. They go to Snell. Snell dribble drive, kicks it to Springer. To Randall, her three-pointer on the way, off glass, no good. Nice rebound there from Argyle. As here come the Rebels offensively. That's going to be turned over as Martinez gets the steal. She'll come back the other way. Was 1-on-3, pulls it out, allows the Jayhawks to set up the offense. They go to Snell. Snell surveys, skip pass to the corner. Back to Snell. She pulls up. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Ellie Argyle pulls in another rebound. Here come the Rebels on the fast break. Tingy on the right wing. Couple dribbles back to Violet Taylor. Argyle at the elbow. Darlene Peterson will pull from 3. That's off. Rebound pulled in by Snell. 3:58 to go in the T7 Propane second quarter. Rebels lead 16-5 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Violet Taylor nearly comes up with a steal. Martinez goes to Snell. Snell, one dribble, pull up on the way, off the rim. Hannah Scott pulls in a rebound as here come the Rebels back the other way. Violet Taylor with a bullet pass to Ellie Argyle, unable to corral it. But that's a great look there from Taylor. Checking in the ball game for the Rebels, number 22, Janie Walentine.
Like the pass, just a little too hot to handle.
Rebels set up their press. Violet Taylor gets the steal, pushes it ahead to Peterson. Peterson behind Walentine. Nice touch pass there from the Rebels as they show off a little ball movement. Peterson finds Walentine. Walentine cans the layup, but you gotta love that little volleyball touch pass there from Violet Taylor to Peterson as the Rebels press again. Nicely done by the Jayhawks. Argyle comes away with the Rich County government steal. They push it ahead. Peterson out in front of everyone. Left-hand layup, no good. 18-5 on the Station on Main scoreboard still. Here comes Snell with the beautiful Euro step fake pass. Couldn't quite convert. Rebels out on the break. Peterson pulls up from 3. No good. Hannah Scott pulls in the rebound. Rebels will reset the offense as Ellie Argyle traveled. 2:45 to go in the T7 Propane second quarter. Rebels with an 18-5 lead on the Station on Main scoreboard. As once again, Rob, the ball movement's been there.
Defense has been fantastic. You just got to get that offense rolling a little bit more.
Berg has it, and they're going to call it travel as she slid her pivot foot. As the Rebels will take over, 2:36 to go in the T7 Propane second quarter. Violet Taylor will initiate the offense as Wallenstein catches it on the Rebel R at the three-point line extended. Back to Taylor. She attacks the middle of the floor. Nice 15-foot jump shot there from Violet Taylor as she was decisive in her move. Buries the 15-footer, 20-5 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels press again. Snell dribbles through the press, skip pass across the court to Berg. It's a good look from Snell, just goes out of bounds. As checking in the ballgame for the Rebels, number 4, Casey Wilson. She'll replace Darlene Peterson. As Violet Taylor walks it up the court. Passes to Janie Wallenstein. Casey Wilson now has it on the left wing. They go inside to Pugmire. Back outside to Taylor. Taylor's three-pointer on the way. No good. Strong rebound there from Bombella as the Jayhawks come back the other way. Randall drives the lane. Layup attempt no good. Rebound hauled in by Pugmire. Here come the Rebels on the break. Casey Wilson. Nice find to Hannah Scott. Hannah Scott lays it in, as that's the type of shot that the Rebels offense can get in transition. They work the ball very well at the beginning of the shot clock as Snell dribbles through a double team. Guarded by Taylor. Spins, passes it to Randall. Randall's 15-foot jumper on the way, no good. Pugmire gets the rebound. Rebels work it up. They go inside to Hannah Scott again. Scott turns, buries the layup. Hannah Scott is fantastic at running the floor. She knows where to go on the fast break to get baskets, and the Rebels find her very well. Snell is going to be tripped up on the play. Should be on the floor as it is. Checking back in the ball game, Sage Lundgren. Snell, they inbound it to Snell. Nice rebound by the Jayhawks, but we're going to get a traveling violation as DeWitt lost her footing. As you were saying, Rob?
I was going to say, it's amazing how much difference this game is when Snell's in the game for the Jayhawks. She just changes the whole makeup of the team.
She's very crafty with the ball in her hands, as we saw with the fake pass Euro step. 56 seconds to go in the T7 Propane second quarter. Lundgren will carry it up the floor. Wilson, go inside to Pugmire. Pugmire, nice move, unable to finish. As Snell pulls in the rebound, and that ball bounces off her foot. Sage Lundgren gets the Rich County government steal. Pugmire pushes up the floor to Wallenstein. Rebels unable to capitalize as they are a little out of control. Shot clock and game clock nearly identical as Randall drives the lane. That's going to be a foul on Lundgren as she reached in. 2 free throws on the way for Elizabeth Randall, the sophomore.
I think that's Sage's first foul of the ball game. Oh, second. I stand corrected.
This is the 7th foul against the Rebels. If they pick up another foul, the Jayhawks will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Free throw on the way, off the back rim and in. A little bit of a friendly roll about 2 hours away from home for Elizabeth Randall. She'll step back to the line for the second free throw. .4 to go in the T7 Propane second quarter. Rebels can hold for the last shot. Second free throw's good. 24-7 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels push it up the floor. Lundgren calls out the offense to Wallenstein. They try to go inside to Hannah Scott. It's going to be a turnover as Sage Lundgren is able to stop the fast break by swatting the ball out of bounds, as it looked like Slater had an opportunity. If she got around Lundgren, it would have been a 3-on-1. Jayhawks inbound. It's Randall. Drives right. 10 seconds to go in the half. They go back to Randall. Stolen by Janie Wallenstein. Rich County government steal. Her pass is going to be out of bounds as she tried to find Lundgren. little bit maybe of early season jitters there, where I think a little bit later in the season, Janie gets that steal and holds a little more firm, waiting for a passing lane to open up. Also, there was less than 10 seconds on the clock, trying to rush it up the floor to get a shot. Jayhawks inbound. And we're going to get a foul called late here in the second quarter, 0.8 seconds to go.
That's going to be on Sage. That's her third.
Her and the coach are going to have a talk about that one.
A little dad-daughter talk there.
You love the aggressiveness trying to get the block, but you got to let the shot go in that situation. First free throw on the way, off the glass and in.
Bank is still open this late on Friday.
I don't know what bank she goes to, but my bank is definitely not open. As Slater steps back to the free throw line. Second free throw on the way, no good. Rebound pulled in by Hannah Scott, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. You're listening to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We'll be back with the Ellingford Brothers halftime show after this.
Whether it's for your home, your ranch, your equipment, or your business, when you need propane, count on the best. T7 Propane in Woodruff. The safe and professional team at T7 Propane offers quality product and the most responsive propane service in the area, so you can enjoy the affordability, reliability, and efficiency of propane. For heating, cooking, grilling, motor fuel, and more, count on the team at T7 for your personal or business propane needs. 435-793-4208.
If you've never heard a mechanic say they truly care, then you've been at the wrong place. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff is a family-owned and operated business open since 1992. Offering all types of maintenance and repair services, you can be sure your vehicle is operating at its best. Whether your vehicle is older or the newest model, gas or diesel, we fix and maintain them all. Also offering chip repair, windshield replacement, and tires. When your vehicle needs a mechanic, bring it to the ones who truly care. Stacy's Repair in Woodruff.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Rebels! West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Time flies, especially when you're having fun. This is Jeremy Rex, manager at T-Bar S in Evanston. It's hard to believe that we've been here almost a year with our new management team and staff. Did you know that you can have your vehicle detailed, your windshield replaced, chip repair done, or get your trailer refinished or rewired at T-Bar S? Of course, we are a full-service collision repair shop, too. You can even change your oil and your brakes. Visit T-Bar S today. Let T-Bar fix your car. 515 County Road, Evanston.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Signage is a critical part of your business. It helps customers find your front door. Rocky Mountain Sign will provide you with expertly designed signs, LEDs, channel letters, as well as skillfully cut signage using wood, metal, plastic, and other mediums to help your customers find you with high-quality signage. Using the best technology, designs, and installation by Rocky Mountain Sign. Your signage says a lot about your business. Work with the professionals at Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street in Evanston, Wyoming.
Welcome into the Ellingford Brothers halftime show. Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. For all your cement, gravel, and steel needs, visit Ellingford Brothers on County Road in Evanston today. The score at halftime is the Rebels 24, The Jayhawks 8 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Whether you're looking for strong, high-quality cement for construction, sand and gravel for road base, a cement trough or critter ladder for your livestock, or steel fabrication including custom towing packages, bumpers, and other vehicle accessories, you always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
When we come back on the Ellingford Brothers Halftime Show, we will have our first half highlights brought to you by the town of Randolph. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Randolph, Utah is a town of extremes. At an elevation of 6,300 feet, with temperatures over 90 in the summer and often 40 below in the winter, the folks who call Randolph home have to be a hardy crew. Maybe that is one reason why the simple things in life mean so much to Rich County. Residents value hard work, education, a value for God, family, and country, and being a good neighbor. Mayor Sim Bell and the town board, Melanie Lim, Clay Barker, Brandon Hatch, and Frank Sano, support the Rich Rebels and hope that you can come back often.
Well, welcome back to the Les Schwab Plain Stars broadcast booth. We're in the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the town of Randolph. First half highlights, and we're going to go to my broadcast colleague, Rob Leifson. Rob, what do you got for us?
Well, the Rebels shoot 33% inside the arc, 8 of 24, only 2 of 10 from the three-point range for an overall percentage of 29%, and only 2 of 5 from the free throw line. St. Joseph, 1 of 11 inside the arc for 9%, and they have yet to hit a three-pointer. So the Rebel defense holds them to 1 field goal in the first half. They're shooting 7% from the field. Like Altamont last night, the free throws are keeping them in the ball game. They're 6 of 9. And St. Joseph's out-rebounding the Rebels 19 to 18. But the Rebels have got 8 offensive boards to the Jayhawks 0, which gives the Rebels the advantage there. Haiti Pugmire leading the Rebels with 5 boards. And surprise, surprise, Snell with 6 for the Jayhawks. She's also their leading scorer with 4 points. Hannah Scott leading the Rebels with 6. And we mentioned it before, the Jayhawks averaged 22 turnovers a game, and they've already got 21 in the first half, which tells you a little bit about the Rebel defense. And the Rebels have 12 turnovers themselves.
And those were your town of Randolph first half highlights. You're listening to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. When we come back, we'll have our halftime adjustments here on the Ellingford Brothers Halftime Show.
So this is the reserve at Bear Lake, most beautiful place in the world. Come here and find out how you can buy your own Airbnb property and help pay for itself, or just come here and enjoy a second home. And sports courts, pools, hot tubs, access to 200 miles of mountain trails. Brand new homes now starting at $600,000. Quarter shares starting at $250,000. Would like you to invite you to be part of that. Call Gary McKee at Bear Lake Realty at 435-946-8888.
As one of the region's most visited websites, mylocalradio.com is here to serve you. Catch up on local and regional news and information. Buy, sell, or trade your good used items on the radio classifieds. Check the weather forecast or catch our live coverage of your high school teams in action, all on mylocalradio.com. Like us on Facebook so you never miss a giveaway, and visit mylocalradio.com today to stream it all live.
Taking care of yourself is important through all stages of life. Bear Lake Community Health Center offers a holistic approach to a healthy body and mind that includes education, prevention, and networking. We offer medical, dental, behavioral health, nutrition, and pharmacy services. We accept most insurance, including Medicaid, Medicare, and have a sliding scale discount plan. Choose Bear Lake Community Health Center, 435-946-3660.
Well, welcome back to the Les Schwab Plain Stars broadcast booth in the middle of a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Do you want a fan cam?
We're going to go to our halftime adjustments before we hit the Gare Bear fan cam, but the adjustments in this half, Rob, I think they're simple for the Rebels. Make your cookies. We've gotten a lot of bunnies so far today that we just haven't quite finished off. This game could honestly be 40-8 with some of the looks they've gotten.
They did a lot better job in the second quarter. Maybe that's a little bit of rust in the first quarter from not playing for a couple of weeks, but they definitely hit more of those in the second. And they did get up there a little bit with the turnovers, but they cut those down in the second quarter as well.
And we are now going to go to the Gare Bear fan cam.
Get you a late shot of the pep band. And there are the boys team waiting for their chance to get the floor.
Yeah, the pep band does a fantastic job, as it's so much fun, this atmosphere. As tonight's fan cam is brought to you by Bear Lake Realty and broker Gary McKee. For all your realty needs, the most experienced and highest volume realtor in Bear Lake Valley, call Gary McKee at 435-946-8888 or visit bearlakerealty.com. As we are about ready for the third quarter of action, we're going to go back to the live cam. As I'd say our half adjustments are probably a little bit nitpicky just because we know how good this team can be. As the Rebels will get the ball to start the third quarter, they move it to Peterson. Peterson inside to Argyle. Right off the bat, the Rebels pick up 2 points on a beautiful assist from Peterson to Argyle. Rebels look to press, leading 26-8. This third quarter is brought to you by Epic Recreation. 7:40 to go in the Epic Recreation third. Rebels lead 26-8 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Jayhawks work it around. Ball's in the near corner, stolen by Violet Taylor, and she is going to be fouled on the play. That steal is brought to you by the Rich County government. Give an assist on the steal to Ellie Argyle. She got her hands on the ball. Rebels will take over.
That's Lexi Bombella's, that is Caitlin Martinez's first foul.
Violet Taylor will initiate the offense for the Rebels. Jayhawks in a 2-3 zone. Rebels up 26-8. Taylor, nice pass to Peterson. Peterson open for a shot, no good. Rebounded by Pugmire. Pugmire goes up, no good again. As Snell gets the rebound, double team, but she's dribbles out of it. Head up all the way into the lane. What a Euro step that was. The bucket's not going to count, as that was a sick move there from Snell. But she was fouled before the shot.
Going to give Darlene Peterson her third foul.
When you get Snell in the open court, Rob, she is a lot of fun to watch. They inbound to Snell. She's going to shoot a long two-pointer. That's off the rim. No good. Violet Taylor with the rebound. Taylor pushes it. Finds Tingy open for three, but she fakes the shot. Rebels work it around. Peterson goes inside to Pugmire. Pugmire just couldn't quite handle the dribble. Nice find. Another great find, except Argyle's unable to finish. Argyle rips away the rebound, tries to go up with the shot. No good. Rebounded by Berg. Here come the Jayhawks the other way. It's Martinez. Martinez continues to dribble. That's going to go out of bounds, and she throws it off the feet of Ellie Argyle. As down there is an example of what we talked about, Rob. That was some fantastic ball movement where the Rebels made 2 or 3 passes in the lane, just unable to finish. But they still lead 26-8 on the Station on Main scoreboard. We'd say probably 3 weeks from now, that's probably a bucket. Martinez will shoot the three. No good. Rebound's going to go out of bounds off of Argyle. Jayhawks will retain possession. As you can see Pompella's reaction, she can't believe they got the ball back. But the Jayhawks will inbound. They go to Snell. Snell's shot attempt, no good. Tingy with the rebound. She'll lead the offense. Pulls up at the elbow. That's a nice catch there from Pugmire inside as she catches it with one hand. Rebels work it around. Peterson will drive with their left hand. Tries to skip past to Argyle. Finds its way to Pugmire. Pugmire's shot, no good. They battle for the rebound. It's going to stay with the Rebels as it goes out of bounds off of Bombella.
Ellie Argyle doing a great job on the boards underneath.
Rebels will initiate the Crawford-Troth inbounds play with Taylor. They go inside to Pugmire. Pugmire's shot blocked by Berg as the ball bounces off of Pugmire's head. Here come the Jayhawks the other way. They find Snell. Snell's shot may have been not deflected. It's going to be short, out of bounds. Good hustle there defensively to get back in transition by the Rebels to affect the shot. 5:50 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. 26-8 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Taylor has it at the top of the key. to Peterson. They look inside. She skipped pass to Tingy. Tingy shot on the way is good. Tylee Tingy buries the right wing jump shot as the town of Woodruff, standout student of the game, strikes for 2 points. Jayhawks working inside, as that's going to be a foul called against the Rebels, as that'll send Bombella to the free throw line.
I believe that's Tylee's second foul. We'll see how my stats are doing tonight.
The town of Woodruff, standout student of the week, commits a foul. 28-8 on the station on main scoreboard. Rebels by 20. 5:20 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Bombella's free throw is no good.
The free throw line is what's kept the Jayhawks in the ball game, but haven't hit one in the second half yet.
Bombella back to the line. On the way is good. 28-9 on the station on main scoreboard. 5:23 to go in the Epic Recreation third. Rebels working inside right away, as Violet Taylor is going to draw a foul.
Cicely Flores, and you could see the hesitation on the referee if he was going to call that offensive or defensive. She feeling a little pain.
I think her and Violet Taylor bumped knees, and if you ever played basketball and you've bumped knees before, that hurts. Able to walk off, though, as the Rebels initiate the Crawford-Troth inbounds play to Argyle. They work it around. Peterson up top. Violet Taylor's going to fire from three. That's off. Rebound goes to Snell. Snell in the open court. Runs into Tingy, and that's going to be a foul.
And that'll be her third.
Checking the ball game for the Rebels, it'll be Janie Walentine for the aforementioned Tingy. She'll take a seat with 3 fouls. Darlene Peterson also in a little bit of foul trouble with 2, as she's able to swat that pass away. Good hands from Darlene Peterson. And that's that might not be the person you want in front of you when you're trying to inbound at the current 1A volleyball state player of the year, as she shows off some volleyball skills getting her hands to that pass. They double team Snell in the post. Randall's going to fire up a 3. No good. Good box out there from Ellie Argyle. She pulls in the rebound. Violet Taylor pushes it up the floor to Peterson. Goes inside to Pugmire, and Pugmire wisely is able to throw it off Berg, as Darlene Peterson unleashed a rocket at Pugmire.
Getting that ball up court very quickly today.
Argyle. Crawford-Troth inbounds pass. They tried that give and go with Pugmire and Argyle. This time it's kicked out of bounds, as Violet Taylor will initiate this time. They're going to reset the shot clock to 34 seconds.
Going to put it back to 24, because it's only if it's under 20 on a kickball that they're going to reset back to 20.
I don't think it should be 24, considering the Rebels inbounded it. They find Walentine wide open. Shot clock's not going to matter. She gets the shot off. No good. But to our point, there was 35 seconds to go on the shot clock when they inbound, as that's deflected away by Peterson. Snell thought about it. Jayhawks work it around to Bombella. Back to Snell up top. Jab step, goes left. Pull-up jumper on the way, no good. Rebound pulled in by Argyle. She's been a monster on the boards tonight, as Violet Taylor will push it up the court for the Rebels. Forces it inside to Pugmire, makes a great catch. Blocked twice by Snell. Walentine open for 3 on the way. Her three-pointer off, rebounded by Pugmire. Argyle will shoot the 15-foot jumper from the free throw line, no good. Violet Taylor gets the rebound. Nice dish inside to Peterson. Peterson's blocked as she pulls down the rebound. And we're going to get a timeout called as we have a player down. As we're going to take a quick break. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels Basketball on 98.3 FM and online, mylocalradio.com.
Whether you're kicking up the dust in the hills, making waves down on the lake, or taking advantage of the world's greatest powder, don't just hope to have fun. Take that sled by the handlebars and make your time at Bear Lake epic. Epic Recreation rents equipment and cabins for your vacation fun at beautiful Bear Lake. From watercraft large and small to UTVs, sleds, and more, Epic Recreation has it all. On-road, off-road, or out on the Caribbean blue water. Book your next adventure at epicrecreation.net.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth as the player that was injured before the break is up and able to walk off under her own power. 28-9 on the Station on Main scoreboard, 3:55 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter.
And a shout out to Kim Wilson, one of our EMTs from Rich County, to take care of her and give her some attention.
She continues to receive attention. The Rebels will have the Crawford Troth inbounds play. They go to Taylor, working around to Peterson. They go inside to Argyle, and Argyle was fouled as she had good position inside.
And I think that's Eliza Berg's first foul of the ball game.
Ellie Argyle really understands body positioning under the hoop. She does a very good job either boxing out or getting position as Wallenstein will shoot a three. No good. Rebound is going to be a jump ball. That's brought to you by Mountain Valley Cattle Company as Ellie Argyle. Excuse me, I take that back. They're going to say Ellie Argyle stepped out of bounds while they were tied up. So that ball will go to the Jayhawks, 28-9 on the Station on Main scoreboard, 3:45 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Rebels will press. Jayhawks across the timeline, dribbling in between three Rebels, and Darlene Peterson jumps on that ball for a Rich County government steal. And we're going to get a jump ball called, as this time it is the Mountain Valley Cattle Company jump ball, and the Rebels will maintain possession. Checking in the ball game for the Rebels, number 4, Casey Wilson. She'll replace Peterson. Randall to inbound for the Jayhawks. We're going to get a foul called against the Jayhawks as Berg kind of chuckles up the court. And explain why she was so wide open.
Yeah, got a little bit of an offensive push there. That's her second foul of the ball game.
It's the right idea, though. Just got to hide it a little better as the Rebels cross the timeline to Argyle. They go inside to Scott. Nice catch there from Hannah Scott as she caught the ball high above her head. Argyle at the elbow. Turns, fires, jumper on the way. No good. Rebound pulled in by Snell. As Snell carries it across the court, crosses over all the way to the hoop. Floater on the way. No good. Good transition defense there from Ellie Argyle to force a tough shot from Snell. Ball out of bounds. Jayhawks will retain possession. 25 to go on the shot clock because the shot did not hit the rim. Randall underneath to Martinez. Martinez skip past to Snell. She thought about it. One dribble into the pull-up. That's short. It's going to go out of bounds. Rebels will take possession. Ooh, they're going to call a deflection. So that means technically one of the Rebels gets a block.
There you go. I'm not sure who to give that one to, but
Jayhawks maintain possession. 14 to go on the shot clock. Martinez, she'll fire a shot. No good. Rebound pulled in by Hannah Scott. Rebels look to push in transition. Wilson on the near wing to Argyle inside. Argyle, one dribble shot on the way. No good. Hannah Scott with the rebound, fires. No good. Casey Wilson is unable to maintain the rebound, but it's going to be out of bounds off of DeWitt. Rebels will have a Crawford Troth inbounds play under the hoop.
Rebels are getting multiple opportunities with offensive rebounds. Just got to put one through the hoop.
A couple Rebels in the same spot there on the inbounds play. Ellie Argyle is going to fire for three. That's off the back rim, no good. Hannah Scott had good positioning, unable to pull in the rebound though. 2:35 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. And the Rebels' offensive rebounding has been tremendous here in the third as the Rebels look to press. They trap Hannah Scott with the Rich County government steal. Throws it ahead to Ellie Argyle. Good hustle there from Snell. She's able to poke it away, steal it. Tries to fire it ahead. This time it's Violet Taylor with the Rich County government steal. As it's a little helter-skelter here with 2:18 to go in the third. They go inside to Pugmire, back out to Wilson. Violet Taylor attacks to Argyle. Beautiful find there from Ellie Argyle as Pugmire buries the layup. We got a 30-9 ball game as Pugmire had inside possession on a skip pass. Argyle with a great find there. Rebels will press again. They go to the middle of the floor. Snell into the lane. Spin move. Shot. Good. Nice move there from Snell. 30-11. Rebels with the lead on the station on main scoreboard. They try to go inside to Pugmire again. This time off her hands. Out of bounds.
But that was a beautiful pass again. Right where you want it to be. Just a little hot to handle.
Checking in the ball game for Argyle is Tylee Tingy. Once again, she's playing with 3 fouls. Martinez will work it with Randall across the timeline. Good job breaking the press there. Randall all the way down the hoop. Blocked by Pugmire. Nice defense there from Haiti as the Rebels look to push it the other way. Casey Wilson across the timeline to Taylor up top. Tingy into the paint. Skips it. Casey Wilson's long 2 on the way. No good. Tingy will get a rebound as the shot clock resets. 1:19 to go in the third quarter. Nice defense there from Springer as she steps in front of the pass. Here come the Jayhawks offensively. It's Martinez into the paint. Shot off the side of the backboard. No good. Rebels look to push. Taylor into the lane by everybody. Her layup on the way is good as Violet Taylor goes from 3/4 court in about 2 dribbles to the hoop. 55 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Nice find there as Snell into the paint. Her 15-footer on the way, no good. Jayhawks have handled the press a little bit better here in the third quarter as Tingy's going to walk it up the floor. What a find that was from Tylee Tingy. She 1 dribbles to the elbow. Little dump pass to Hannah Scott. Hannah Scott does the rest. 34-11 as the Rebels are showing off their entry passes today. They've been spectacular in that facet of the game. Jayhawks work it around. Martinez. 20 to go on the shot clock. Actually, the game clock will expire before the shot clock. Snell fires up a shot, no good. Goes and gets her own rebound for a left-handed layup as you got to admire the effort there from Snell. Her team's down by 20, but she's still battling for every rebound. Rebels are going to turn it over as they're going to call over and back on the baseline. Checking in the ball game for the Rebels, number 10, that's Ellie Argyle. Number 31, that's Cass Argyle. We're 1 Argyle short of unloading the bench of Argyles as the Jayhawks got 5 seconds to go. Snell, catch and shoot on the way, no good. Ellie Argyle gets the rebound, pushes it to Violet Taylor, and that's going to do it for us here in the third quarter as Violet Taylor's last second effort is short. Rebels with the 34-13 lead on the station on main scoreboard. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online, mylocalradio.com. We'll be right back with the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter after this.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Supporting the Rich Rebels and everything they do. J-Bar Auto and J-Bar Excavation in Randolph provide services to Rich Rebel fans every day. Auto repair, tires, sand, and gravel. J-Bar Auto and J-Bar Excavation on Main Street in Randolph. Stop in today.
Well, welcome back to Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We have the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Station on main scoreboard reads the Rebels 34, the Jayhawks 13. And Rob, I would say the ball movement of the Rebels has been phenomenal today.
It's been impressive. I was also impressed with the Jayhawks. They got 12 shots up in that third quarter where they only had 12 attempts in the first from inside the paint. So their offense is doing a little bit better job of getting a shot off.
Rebels go inside to Ellie Argyle again, and she is fouled going to the free throw line for 2 shots. as that foul is on number 5, Caitlin Martinez, her second. 15th foul of the half for the Jayhawks. Argyle to the line for 2. First one on the way, rolls around, does not fall. 7:51 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Rebels with 34-13 lead. Ellie Argyle looking to extend it. Second shot on the way, no good, as that rebound's pulled in by Haiti Pugmire. Pugmire finds Cass Argyle. Rebels work it around as Darlene Peterson's left wing jumper is good.
We talked about the offensive boards. There's another one, but they had 8 in that third quarter alone.
36-13 on the station on main scoreboard as the Jayhawks cross the timeline. Good drive there from Randall, unable to finish. Ellie Argyle with the rebound, finds Cass Argyle, and she'll carry it across the court. Skips it, read by Snell as she's out in front of everyone, gets the steal. Left-hand layup is good. 36-15 on the station on main scoreboard, 7:10 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Rebels with the lead. Peterson drives, kicks it to Argyle. What a find that was from Darlene Peterson. Argyle finishes it, 38-15. Rebels with the big lead. Rebels press. Jayhawks are able to break it. They go to Snell inside. Her turnaround jumper on the way, no good. And we're going to get a foul against Springer as Tingy did a good job getting in front and boxing out.
Had the position for sure on that one.
Checking the ball game for the Rebels, number 41, Hannah Scott. 6:42 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. Rebels up 38-15. Cass Argyle carried up the floor. Finds Tingy. Tingy's going to shoot. She buries the T7 Propane three-pointer, it appeared. It's actually a long 2.
Sure, mesh up my stat sheet.
It's close enough to being a T7 Propane three-pointer. Toenail was on the line as the Rebels press, stolen by Ellie Argyle. It's brought to you by the Rich County government. Up to Cass Argyle. What a find that was from Cass. Darlene Peterson finishes off the layup. Rebels are going to back off a little bit. They lead 32-15, 6:09 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. And Rob, it's not everyone that's getting on the ball movement, or excuse me, it's not one player getting in on the ball movement. It's everyone.
Yeah, the passing's been impressive.
Jayhawks working around, stolen by Darlene Peterson. She's out in front of everyone and gets fouled from behind. Darlene will go to the line for 2. Good effort there from Elizabeth Randall to get in front to foul.
Could be Randall's first foul of the ball game, according to my stat sheet, and it is.
Peterson will step to the line for 2 free throws. First one on the way is good. Checking the ball game for the Rebels, number 25, Violet Taylor, and number 22, Janie Wallentine. As Peterson steps back to the line. Second free throw on the way. Gust of wind in the gym. Falls a little short. 43-15 on the station on main scoreboard.
As she lets the bench know how she feels about the miss.
5:48 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Rebels with a big lead. Randall's going to fire from 3. Off the back rim. Hauled in by Violet Taylor. That was an impressive rebound from the top of the key. She's going to carry it up the floor herself. Brushes her ponytail out of the way and is able to find Hannah Scott to Casey Wilson. Taylor into the paint. Takes the body contact. Floats it in. Tough shot there from Violet Taylor, but she buries it. Rebels up 45-15 on the station on main scoreboard. Martinez will carry it up the court. Springer has it. They work it around to Martinez as she drives the lane. Stolen by Hannah Scott. Poked away from Scott, but she's able to corral it. Wisely turns back to find Violet Taylor. 5 minutes to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Wallentine inside to Scott. She threads the needle. Hannah Scott buries it. I was perfectly on the angle of that pass, and she threw it between 4 hands as 2 defenders were there to front the post, but she's able to find Hannah Scott, 47-15, as Scott nearly comes away with another steal. Jayhawks work it around, and we're going to get a foul called against the Rebels.
Yeah, Casey Wilson picks up the foul, and looks like we're bringing in some bench. So Cassie Argyle, there's your last Argyle off the bench. Brinley Hatch and Sage Lundgren back in the game.
Well, they're going to replace Violet Taylor, Ellie Argyle, and Hannah Scott, respectively. As the Jayhawks inbound, Martinez, 4:37 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. She crosses over. One-hand snag there from Snell. She's going to drive the paint. Tries to find Berg, but that's good defense there from Cassie Argyle. Once again we're actually going to get an independent software solution timeout called by the Jayhawks bench.
Coach White right in the moment.
You listen to the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Amazing people work at the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier. From the receptionists to the doctors, the x-ray techs to the food service staff, from the phlebotomist to housekeeping and everyone in between. The care you receive can't be matched anywhere else. We really care about your health. We care about you. We work hard to have top quality equipment and facilities and provide a wide range of services so we can serve every patient. When selecting your healthcare providers, choose Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. You'll feel the difference.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth as Berg fires up a turnaround jumper. That's going to go out of bounds. Rebels will get the possession. 47-15 on the station on main scoreboard. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center. Presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Rebels into the offense. Wallentine. They work it around. Wilson dribbles, finds Wallentine, thought about the T7 Propane 3. Instead goes inside, and that's stolen by Snell. We're going to get a jump ball brought to you by Mountain Valley Cattle Company. Ball will stay with the Rebels. It's actually going to be with the Jayhawks.
Wondering if we switch the possession arrow. Going to check the...
It should be Rebels basketball because there was no possession arrow change on the with the timeout being called, but the Jayhawks are going to get it. A little bit of a mute point in a 32-point game, though. Jayhawks will carry it up the court with Martinez. To Snell. Snell drives the lane, spins back, fires a jumper. No good. Rebound pulled in by Casey Wilson. Wilson's going to lead the break to Lundgren. Lundgren's going to pull up from 15. Her shot just off. Rebound pulled in by Wallentine. Rebels get a fresh shot clock to work with as Lundgren has it on the right wing. Wallentine in the corner. Fires up a three. No good. That's going to go out of bounds off the Jayhawks. Rebels will get a Mountain Valley Cattle Company inbounds play. Or excuse me, a Crawford Troth inbounds play. It's Mountain Valley Cattle Company for the boys. As the Crawford Troth sponsors the girls' inbound play. It'll be Casey Wilson to initiate the Crawford Troth inbounds play. Rebels work it back to Lundgren up top. Nice find there as they go inside to Hatch. Hatch inside out move to Wilson. Wilson buries the 15-foot jumper. The ball movement continues, Rob, as they go inside to Hatch. She pivots, finds Wilson open on the wing, and Wilson buries the jumper. Ma in the corner. They work it around to Berg up top. Martinez drives in the lane. Good hands there from Casey Wilson to knock it away, but Martinez sticks with it, and she'll earn herself 2 free throws. 49-15 on the station on main scoreboard. 2:51 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Martinez will step to the line for 2 free throws.
Giving the foul to Brinley Hatch, that would be her first.
Definitely cannot say it's not effort for the Jayhawks. They've played hard the whole game. As that was an example of it right there as Martinez had the ball poked away, could have pouted. Instead, she gets the ball back, earns 2 free throws, makes the first one. Set the floor for the Rebels. You got Lundgren, Cassie Argyle, Brenley Hatch, Janie Wallentine and Casey Wilson are the 5 for the Rebels, as Wallentine will carry it up the floor. They go inside to Hatch. Her 10-foot jumper on the way, no good. Hatch is nearly able to pull down the rebound, had it in her hands, but is pulled away by Blake Ma. Once again, interesting tidbit about Ma. She's an exchange student from China. As Martinez, behind the back move, hands it off to Randall. Randall into the paint, floater on the way, is short. Wallenstein gets the rebound. Pushes up the floor to Casey Wilson. Wilson to Cassie Argyle, just under the hoop, but she turns, finds Brentley Hatch for the left-handed layup. Good poise there from Cassie Argyle as she caught the ball behind the backboard, was still able to find a teammate streaking down the lane for a fast break layup. Jayhawks work it around. 2 minutes to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Berg to Martinez, into the paint. And Martinez is fouled on the way to the hoop. 51-16 on the Station on main scoreboard as that'll send Caitlin Martinez, the sophomore, back to the free throw line.
And the foul goes to Cassie Argyle, her first. Martinez 1 of 2 last time, right?
You are correct. Off the front of the rim, off the back of the rim, and it falls. Checking the ball game for the Rebels. Cass Argyle will replace Janie Wallenstein. And for you at home, there is Cassie Argyle, 21 on the floor, and then Cass Argyle, 31 on the floor as well.
And we may not have somebody in the books. Going deep in your bench, and we're going to get a technical foul on the Rebel bench for not having somebody in the books. But they should have caught that a little bit earlier than right now.
So I believe Coach Lundgren is going to be assessed his first technical foul of the year. Not exactly the way you'd expect to get it, but
I doubt it'll be his last.
Martinez will step to the free throw line. Free throw no good. She's now 1 for 2. She'll get 2 more free throws, and the Jayhawks get the ball back. They're going to have Martinez shoot the technicals. Jayhawks are back in defensive posture, but they're going to get the ball back after this.
We got a correction. She's in the books, but just has the wrong number.
Martinez buries the third free throw. 51-18.
And when you have a Cass Argyle and a Cassie Argyle, that's probably an easy mistake to make.
I'd agree. You got 3 Argyles on the team. Sometimes it's a... I get a little mixed up. Actually, the Rebels will... Nope. Rebels will come back and play defense as the Jayhawks will get the ball. Sideline out of bounds. Casey Wilson will guard the passer. And she swats it out of bounds. Smokes a little kid on the sideline. He looks no worse for wear. He's having fun. It's a Friday on the hardwood. The kids love it. Jayhawks inbound the pass is Martinez. She goes behind the back. Martinez into the paint, finishes the layup. Nice move there from Martinez. As Rob, she likes that behind the back move going from her left hand to her right hand, which is interesting because I think she's a righty. Rebels working inside. They try to go to Cassie Argyle, turned over. Here come the Jayhawks the other way. Martinez. Finds Slater. Randall, she'll pull it up a 3. Off the backboard, off the rim, no good. That's going to be out of bounds off of Lundgren. 1:19 to go in the ball game. Rebels with a 51-20 lead. Both teams have emptied their bench. They go to Martinez. Martinez, her shot goes behind the backboard, doesn't give up on it. Nice hustle there from Martinez to keep it alive. Ball goes to Slater. Slater makes the 15-foot jumper. Bench erupts. As you can see what it means to them. 51-22 on the Station on main scoreboard. Wilson to Hatch inside. Hatch shot off. Lundgren chases down the offensive board. Rebels with a fresh 35. 54 to go in the ball game. Lundgren attacks the middle of the floor. Kicks it to Cass Argyle. Her 3 on the way. No good. Eliza Berg pulls in the rebound as the Jayhawks have 45 seconds to work with. Martinez down the court. We'll move it to DeWitt. Back to Martinez. Martinez into the paint. Gets blocked. Gets her own rebound. Gets fouled. As Martinez has been pretty good in this fourth quarter.
With Snell on the bench, they're giving her the ball.
27 seconds left to go in the ball game, but if you're the Jayhawks of St. Joseph, this is kind of what your varsity team is going to look like next year, is you have all sophomores on the floor. Actually, this will probably be what your team looks like the next 2 years. Once again, they're a very young team, a couple of seniors. Snell is very fun to watch as she is a transition wizard as Martinez buries the first free throw. So if you're head coach Mason White, you might not like the final score, but he talked about wanting to learn from the Rich Rebels program. And I think the Jayhawks, they showed a lot of really good things for the future as they're kind of building a program under first-year head coaches. Burke pulls in the rebound, goes up for the shot, no good. And then we get a collision and a jump ball. Hopefully the player at the bottom of the pile is all
that
right.
was Brindley Hatch. She
looks fine.
She's probably been tossed up a few horses worse than that.
Rebels will inbound. 21 seconds to go in the ball game. Cass Argyle. They work it inside to Wilson. Wilson to Cassie Argyle. Lundgren has it. Cassie Argyle. They're working around Cass Argyle for three with 10 seconds to go. She buries the T7 Propane three-pointer. Good to see Cass Argyle knock down the three-pointer. 54-23 with no time left on the clock. As the horn sounds, the Rebels are going to win this ball game. 54-23 on the Station on Main scoreboard. You're listening to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We are going to go to a Bear Lake Realty fan cam as this is brought to you by Gary McKee and Bear Lake Realty. For all your realty needs, call 435-946-8888. As the girls varsity teams will high five on their way to the locker room, as that was a well-fought game. Once again, if you're the Jayhawks, a lot of improvements that you can make throughout the season, but it was a good effort as they showed a lot of great things. As you see, head coach Cody Lundgren and his team improved to 3-0 on the season. With that, listen to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We'll be back with our Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap after this.
Signage is a critical part of your business. It helps customers find your front door. Rocky Mountain Sign will provide you with expertly designed signs, LEDs, channel letters, as well as skillfully cut signage using wood, metal, plastic, and other mediums to help your customers find you with high-quality signage. Using the best technology, designs, and installation by Rocky Mountain Sign. Your signage says a lot about your business. Work with the professionals at Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street in Evanston, Wyoming.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money two ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
At Rich School District, we believe that success motivates individuals, and every student is capable of learning. We believe an effective classroom facilitates learning. We believe in the development of lifelong learners, and we believe that a quality education makes a difference. Student involvement equals student success. Currently, 93% of Rich High students participate in extracurricular activities. Rich School District, providing a quality, well-rounded education for each student.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plain Stars broadcast booth. We're in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM. This is the postgame / pregame show as we're going to go to a Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap. We're going to go to Rob Leifson as he's going to recap the game.
Well, the Rebels had a little bit of difficulty there in the first quarter with the offense. The defense never had any issues in this game, but the offense took a little while to get going. But once it did start to roll, the Jayhawks got steamrolled. I would say the offensive board's probably another big key, as the Rebels had multiple possessions down the floor, and the turnover bug that the Jayhawks have had throughout the year got them again.
Rebels passing was tremendous in this game, and when we come back, we'll have our LSR Refrigerated Player of the Game, as well as our Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Play of the Game. We'll be right back after this.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankham. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankham, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankham at 789-8910.
Welcome back to Les Schwab Plain Stars broadcast booth. Our Dr. McKay Frankham Precision Play of the Game. I think I'm going to give it to Janie Wallentyne. We talked about it, but there was a pass here on the left wing in the fourth quarter where Wallentyne was able to thread the needle between 4 arms and 2 defenders, and I believe that was one of the nicer passes of the game, and there was a ton of them, as he could have given it to a lot of different people on the Precision Play of the Game. But time for our LSR Refrigerated Player of the Game. We're going to go to Rob Leifson for that.
And we're going to give it to Ellie Argyle. 8 rebounds, 9 points, and she played the post really well. But we'll also give a shout out to Sarah Snell from the Jayhawks. 11 rebounds and 10 points, double-double for her.
Double-double for Snell, and she's a lot of fun to watch in transition, as the Jayhawks have a really good one in Snell. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels Basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money 2 ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
At Rich School District, we believe that success motivates individuals, and every student is capable of learning. We believe an effective classroom facilitates learning. We believe in the development of lifelong learners, and we believe that a quality education makes a difference. Student involvement equals student success. Currently, 93% of Rich High students participate in extracurricular activities. Rich School District, providing a quality, well-rounded education for each student.
Welcome to the Gary H. Tusher CPA pregame show, as the Rich Rebels will take on the St. Joseph Jayhawks after the girls picked up a dominant victory, as the boys will look to do the same thing. I'm Aaron Poling, along with Rob Leifson. Thank you for joining us, as we are going to quickly move through the pregame show, as we're going to go to our standout student of the week.
Settled by pioneers in 1865, Woodruff, Utah has been a great place to live and raise a family for over 150 years. Those early pioneers have fostered the belief that when you believe in yourself, anything is possible. Come to Woodruff, Utah today and enjoy clean air, wide open spaces, and friendly people. Good luck to our Rich Rebels. The citizens of Woodruff believe in you.
Here with Tylee Tingey, who is our standout student of the week this week. Tylee, how you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good. So we're rolling into the winter season, and you guys played in the 1A state tournament preview, and you guys did very well for yourselves. Talk about what that meant for you guys as a team.
It was really incredible, because I think a lot of us were scared because we lost a lot of really good girls this last year. And I think a lot of us were scared on how we were going to do, and we surprised a lot of ourselves and our coaches and fans.
So you guys played tenacious defense throughout. Is that something that the team really takes pride in?
Yes, I think our defense is like one of the main things for me, especially.
So in the fall, you did cheer, and one thing I've always wondered is you guys did a different routine for every home game. How difficult is it to remember those routines and not let them get crossed up and, start dancing to the week 1 routine in the middle of week 4?
It's a lot. Luckily, there wasn't as many home games, so we didn't have to learn as many dances, but we definitely get confused. There's a lot because the songs are kind of similar, and it just gets confusing sometimes.
So we just passed Thanksgiving break your senior year. What is something you're looking forward to do the rest of the year?
Especially basketball, I am looking forward to all our upcoming games and state and just getting involved in as many activities as I can.
So academically, what are some of your goals to finish out your academic career?
Just get good grades, hopefully get to school because I'm pretty bad at that, showing up to school, so.
I don't think you can play basketball if you don't show up, right?
Yeah, no, I can't unless I show up to the last 3 hours,
Basketball is probably a pretty big benefiting factor, Yeah. So what's kind of your goals for this basketball season, for your team, for yourself, and just some of the goals that you guys have set for yourself?
For me personally, I think confidence, and that goes for a lot of us because a lot of us are new for the varsity team. So I think confidence and just playing to the best of our abilities is a good thing. And defense for me is a big one because I'm not the best offensively player, so defense I try my best.
Well, you lead the team in assists, so
well,
I don't know if you knew that, but so you don't sell yourself short. One last question: what's something the world should know about you?
That I am trying to be the best I can be and be there for everyone and be everyone's friend.
We want to thank Tylee Tingey for being a part of the Town of Woodruff Standout Student, or for being the Town of Woodruff Standout Student of the Week here on the Gary Tuscher CPA pregame show. Unfortunately, we're going to skip the coaches show, but we're going to be able to play the ads for the advertisers because we only have 10 minutes in between the 2 games to get a post-game show and a pregame show. But you're listening to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels Basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We'll be back with the T7 Propane coaches show on the Gary Tuscher CPA pregame show.
Whether it's for your home, your ranch, your equipment, or your business, when you need propane, count on the best. T7 Propane in Woodruff. The safe and professional team at T7 Propane offers quality product and the most responsive propane service in the area, so you can enjoy the affordability, reliability, and efficiency of propane. For heating, cooking, grilling, motor fuel, and more, count on the team at T7 for your personal or business propane needs. 435-793-4208.
Booth. We're not going to be able to play the T7 Propane pregame coaches show due to time constraints. We only get 10 minutes in between games, so we're doing our best. As we're going to head to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back after this.
Your accountant has to be trustworthy, smart, and filled with integrity. That's why so many choose Gary Tuscher, CPA. Serving clients for over 34 years, Gary and his staff handle income tax preparation for all types of businesses and individuals, IRS and state audit representation, payroll reporting, QuickBooks setup support and training, business startup services, monthly bookkeeping, and more. When you choose Gary Tuscher, CPA, you get a team of professionals that care about your financial health. Schedule an appointment today.
Welcome back to Gary Tuscher CPA. Rob, let's do a quick keys to the game.
Well, maybe it's cold outside, so stay in the paint. I know they love the three, but I want to see him use a little bit more wisdom inside, and they too need to stay away from the R Bakery and limit the turnovers. They did a good job last night with only 1 turnover in the 4th quarter, and charity never faileth, but from the charity stripe, the Rebels need to improve. We could not hit a free throw last night.
Let's do a quick starting lineups for the visiting St. Joseph boys roster. It is Nicholas Morales, the sophomore, senior Alec Enriquez, senior Josh Ortiz, sophomore Gavin Wolf, and Tyler Arroyo, senior, as he's going to be the player to look out for the Rebels. It's going to be number 32, Carson Muirbrook, number 11, Jaden Desch, number 1, Hunter Pace,
number 4, Jason.
It'd be number 4.
23, Carter Hoffman.
And then, of course, number 15, Jaden Corney, as we rounded out. We were able to get most of what we needed in. Fortunately for Gary Tusher CPA, we'll try to get more of the pregame show next time. It's just such a quick turnaround in between. But we are ready for the first quarter of action. Rebels win the tip as Cornea sneaks in. Tip brought to you by LSR Refrigerated. Offense set up by the Rebels. Cornea works it around. Pace. They go inside to Muirbrook. Jayhawks are in a 2-3 zone as the Rebels set it back up with Pace. 15 to go on the shot clock. Desch fires a 3. No good. That's going to go out of bounds as Desch tries to chase it down. It's another quick 3 for the Rebels offense. Is 7:34 to go in the first quarter. Jayhawks have the ball. This first quarter is brought to you by Ellingford Brothers. Jayhawks work it around. It's Wolf. Finds Enriquez near side. To Morales. Morales drives right. Stopped in the lane by Cornea. Work it around. Gavin Wolf for 3. Off the rim, no good. Tipped out to Jaden Desch. Rebels look to push in transition. Jayhawks do a great job getting back to stop the transition D. What a catch that was from Muirbrook. Splits the defense. Can't finish the layup. But you like to see Carson Muirbrook attacking there. 6:50 to go in the Ellingford Brothers first quarter. Here come the Jayhawks the other way. Cornea swipes it with a Rich County government steal. Hunter Pace out in front of the defense. Slows down. He's going to fire for 3. No good. Rebound pulled in by the Jayhawks. Here comes Arroyo. Arroyo has it swiped out of his hands. Good hands there by Jaden Desch. It was 6:31 to go. The Jayhawks are going to inbound it under the hoop here in the Ellingford Brothers first quarter. Morales will initiate. Go to Enriquez. His corner 3 is off. Rebound pulled in by Jaden Desch, picking up where he left off last night. Pushes it ahead to Hunter Pace. Pace to Muirbrook. Muirbrook with a great catch. Finishes the layup. Great find there by Hunter Pace. Rebels are going to press. It's a one-man press as Arroyo carries it across the court. He's going to drive right-hand to layup on the way. No good. Here come the Rebels back the other way. Pace with his head up. Carter Hoffman. Hoffman moves it to Desch. Skip pass to Cornea. Cornea drives baseline, and he's going to be pushed. As it'll be a foul against the Jayhawks. First foul of the game with 5:54 to go in the Ellingford Brothers first quarter.
Couldn't give it to Nicholas Morales, number 20.
2-0 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Cornea finds Pace at the top of the key. They go back inside to Muirbrook. Muirbrook with a great catch, but we're going to get a whistle on a foul.
And I think I'm going to get Morales for his second. Nope. Couldn't give it to Jack Brooks.
We have 2 22s on my roster, now that I realize. But I believe that was Josh Ortiz. As Desch goes inside to Muirbrook. Muirbrook skips it to Cornea. Rebels working around. Desch drives the lane. Floater on the way. No good. Good box out there by Carter Hoffman's going to draw a foul against the Jayhawks. So fouls on number 24, Tyler Arroyo. Rebels initiate the Mound Valley Cattle Company inbounds play. Jaden Desch, 3 on the way is good. That's brought to you by MyLocalRadio.com. 5-0 early for the Rebels here in the Ellingford Brothers first quarter, 5:30 to play. Go inside, kick it back to Arroyo. Arroyo, pull-up jumper, no good. Jaden Desch pulls in the rebound. He's going to lead the offense down the court. Cornea, they go inside to Hoffman. Hoffman gets bumped, no foul. Shot off the side of the backboard. And the Rebels are going to pick up a foul about 70 feet away from the hoop. 5:11 to go in the Ellingford Brothers first half. 5-0, Rebels with the lead.
And Carter Hoffman picks up his first foul.
Tyler Arroyo to inbounds. Awfully close to over and back there as Gavin Wolf caught it on the Rebels' side. Landed on his side. Enriquez, they work it to Wolf. To Arroyo. Arroyo, right-hand dribble, looks to hand it off. Tipped away by Muirbrook. Arroyo's going to pick it up. Beautiful find there, and it's blocked from behind by Jaden Desch. Rebels on the outlet, it's Cornea. Slows it down, finds Desch, thought about it. They go inside to Muirbrook. Muirbrook with a great move, right-hand layup. 7-0 Rebels early. 4:37 to go in the Ellingford Brothers first quarter. Rebels with a 7-0 lead. They trap. Pass is going to go long, out of bounds. Rebels force the turnover. 4:30 to go in the Ellingford Brothers first quarter. Rebels with a 7-0 lead on the Station on Main scoreboard. Looking to improve to 2-0 on the season. Cornea walks it up the floor. Pace in the corner. To Desch. Hoffman. Back to Desch. Desch fires from deep. Drills the three-pointer. 10-0 Rebels as Jaden Desch shows off a little range with the My Local Radio three-pointer. Rebels are pressing again. Arroyo, they work it near side. Good hands there from Ortiz as he's able to dribble it around, keep it alive. Arroyo, he's going to pull up for three. That's off the rim, hauled in by Cornea. Rebels look to push it, transition. 3:50 to go in the Ellingford Brothers first quarter. Kicks it to Pace. Pace with a move. He's going to pull up. Three-pointer on the way, no good. And we're going to get a foul called against Desch as he bumps into a player on the rebound, looks to the referee and gives an approving nod. I don't think he tried to do that.
And the Rebels are going to bring in Jarrett Mason, number 4, Trey Walker, number 3, and Noah Perry, number 13.
3:41 to go in the Ellingford Brothers first quarter. Rebels lead 10-0 on the Station on Main scoreboard. As it's Arroyo. Moves it to Wolf. Wolf drives the lane, has Desch on him. Desch, great defense there. Forces the miss, grabs the rebound. Pushes it up the court, finds Jarrett Mason. Mason with a good catch, back to Desch. Rebels work it around. Walker drives into the paint. Shot attempt on the way, no good. Pulled in by Noah Perry. We're going to get a jump ball called on the play. It'll be Jayhawks basketball. 3:14 to go. This allows the Rebels to set up their press. Jayhawks break it with a couple of passes, drive the lane, layup attempt on the way, no good. Rebound pulled in by Desch. Picking up where he left off in that fourth quarter last night. Cornea. Rebels set up the offense. It's Mason. Surveys. Gets it back. He's going to fire for three. That's good! 3 early triples for the Rebels as they lead 13-0 on the Station on Main scoreboard. That's a My Local Radio three-pointer. Jaden Cornea kicks the ball, and we're going to get an independent software solution. 30-second timeout called by the Jayhawks. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Whether you're looking for strong, high-quality cement for construction, sand and gravel for road base, a cement trough or critter ladder for your livestock, or steel fabrication, including custom towing packages, bumpers, and other vehicle accessories, you always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We have the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Rebels with a 13-0 lead on the Station on Main scoreboard. 2:43 to go in the Ellingford Brothers opening quarter. Rebels will press. See what the Jayhawks drew up in the timeout as Arroyo gets it back. They work it around. Move it up the near side to Windsor. Work it around off the hands of Arroyo, out of bounds. Rebels will take over after the turnover. 2:29 to go in the Ellenford Brothers first quarter. Cornea. Rebels work it around as the Jayhawks really extend their 3-point or their 2-3 zone. They go inside to Noah Perry. Noah Perry, his pass finds Walker. Rebels work it around. 19 to go in the shot clock. Desh kicks it to Cornea. Cornea drives. Back to Desh. Desh is going to pull up for three. It's good. Jaden Desh is on fire to start the game. 16-0 early on the Station on Main scoreboard. 2 minutes to go in the Ellenford Brothers first quarter. Arroyo dribbles through the press, and we're going to get a reach-in call.
Going to get Jaden Desh for his second foul of the ball game. That'll put him to the bench as Drake Weston and Riker Hoffman enter the ball game.
1:52 to go in the Ellenford Brothers first quarter. The Jayhawks will inbound underneath the Rebels hoop. Foul was 3 apiece for each team. Jayhawks go to the corner for Ortiz. Jayhawks work it around. Wolf thought about it. Back to Arroyo. Arroyo in between the legs dribble, gets a screen, and Noah Perry runs over the screener.
That'll be his first.
Not advocating for dirty play, but sometimes every once in a while you give a rough ride to a screener. Sends a little bit of a message. Fortunately, both players are okay. Noah Perry tried to fight around the screen, was unable to. Checking the ball game for the Jayhawks, number 13, Gavin Donovan, number 21, Alec Enriquez. And number 13, that's number 14, that's McCray. Jayhawks go inside, shot off, rebound by the Jayhawks, no good as well. Windsor pulls in the rebound. Jayhawks look to set up the offense. Fresh shot clock for the Jayhawks as Windsor drives the lane. Jayhawks work it around to Enriquez. He gets it back. They move it to Arroyo. Pick and roll at the top of the screen. And Arroyo, spin move. Back to Enriquez. 3 on the way is good. As with a minute left in the first quarter, Jayhawks get their opening field goal. Rebels look to answer the 3 of their own. Mason, 3 off. Rebound pulled in by Riker Hoffman. Loses it. On the floor, the Jayhawks go, and they're going to be out of bounds. Good effort there from Gavin Donovan as his offhand touches the baseline. As the Rebels will get the Mountain Valley Cattle Company inbounds play. We go to Mason. Back to the corner. Shot on the way, no good. Rebound pulled in by Windsor. Tries a pass, stolen.
Drake Weston with the layup.
As Drake Weston out in front of everyone. Good defense there from Weston, 18-3. So that steal is brought to you by the Rich County government. Rebels with the press. Arroyo draws both defenders. They go inside. Another steal. This time it's Trey Walker. Give the assist to Riker Hoffman. Hoffman gets the ball, unable to corral it for a layup. Rebels will set up the offense with 13 seconds to go in the Ellenford Brothers first quarter. They work it to the corner. Riker Hoffman into the paint. 5-footer on the way, no good. Rebound pulled in by the Jayhawks. 2 seconds left to go, and Arroyo is unable to get a shot off. As that'll do it for us here in the first quarter. The Station on Main scoreboard reads 18-3 as the Rebels have a commanding lead. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation, Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
In the state where life is elevated, live your life in a higher gear. Cash Honda Yamaha can help you enjoy our beautiful local terrain, whether it's in the valleys, mountains, snow, or water. So get out and enjoy all nature has to offer at a higher speed. Visit Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley to start living your life at your new speed. Visit us in Hyde Park, just north of Logan, Utah.
Supporting the Rich Rebels and everything they do. J-Bar Auto and J-Bar Excavation in Randolph provide services to Rich Rebel fans every day. Auto repair, tires, sand, and gravel. J-Bar Auto and J-Bar Excavation on Main Street in Randolph. Stop in today.
A healthy smile improves life in many ways. Fresher breath, increased confidence, and better overall health. Dr. Sean Grohl and his team at Comprehensive Family Dental have been supporting Rich Rebels for over 25 years. Call today and schedule your next appointment. Go Rebels!
Welcome back to Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth from the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We're going to Rob Leifson with some stats.
Well, we got a ball game going on. We're going to hold that.
Rebels work at the pace. They go inside to Muirbrook. Muirbrook up and in with the layup. Rebels lead 20-3 on the Station on Main scoreboard as it is the Stacy's Repair second quarter. Stolen by Trey Walker on the press. Fakes the pass, goes up for the layup, no good. Rebound pulled in by the Jayhawks. They move it ahead. It's Wolf. Wolf finds Arroyo open for three. Shot on the way. Good. Jayhawks have 2 field goals, but they're both three-pointers as Pace finds Corney at the top of the key. They move it to Jarrett Mason. Mason will fire from 3. That's off. Carson Muirbrook battling for the rebound, is able to pull it in. Rebels work it out. Look to set it up. They try to go inside to Muirbrook. Pass a little off. 7:08 to go in the Stacy's Repair second quarter. Rebels are going to back off and play man-to-man defense. As Wolf carries it up the floor. Finds Morales. To Donovan. Donovan with the left-hand dribble. Kicks it across. Jayhawks work it to the corner for Donovan's 3. No good. Jaden Cornea with the rebound. Looks to run the offense. Hunter Pace. They go inside to Walker. Off the backboard. It's going to bounce to Cornea. They go inside to Trey Walker. Walker, one dribble. Finds Pace on the backside. Pace goes up with a shot. No good. Here come the Jayhawks the other way in transition. It's Wolf. Finds Donovan. His floater on the way. No good. Jarrett Mason with the rebound will initiate the offense. Finds Hunter Pace. Pace will be called for the travel. At 6:19 to go in the Stacy's Repair second quarter. 20-6. Rebels with a 14-point lead on the Station on Main scoreboard. They're going to press. We'll have a 2-2-1 press. As the Jayhawks move it around, they get it across half court. The ball's tipped away. Good hands there from Brooks to keep it alive. They go back to him. He drives the lane. He's going to get the foul on the shot. That's Arroyo. He'll go to the line for 2.
Foul goes to Hunter Pace. I believe that is his first and the first free throws of the ball game.
Arroyo to the line. First free throw on the way is good.
He averages 18 points a game. He's with 4 right now.
Arroyo back to the line, into the routine. That free throw's off. Rebound by Trey Walker. He's going to push it. Skip pass across the floor, stolen by Arroyo. Goes behind the back around the defender, and we're going to get a reach-in call against the Rebels. Saves a three-pointer as Gavin Wolf made the shot after the whistle.
Going to get the foul to Jarrett Mason.
Checking the ball game for the Rebels, Carter Hoffman, Jaden Dash, and Drake Weston. 5:56 to go in the Stacy's Repair second quarter. 20-7 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels with the lead. Work it around. It's Wolf. Left-hand drive across the lane. Dash does a good job staying with him to force the turnover. Rebels will get the ball off with a good defense from Jaden Dash. 20-7 on the scoreboard. Drake Weston will carry it up the floor. Finds Dash on the Rebels logo. Top to Carter Hoffman. Hoffman finds Pace. The Dash thought about it. They go to Hoffman inside. Hoffman attacks the hoop. Off the backboard and good. That's a tough finish there from Carter Hoffman as the Rebels look to set up the press. Go to Ortiz. They work it around. Morales gets it. He crosses the timeline. To Arroyo. Arroyo dances at the top of the key into the paint. He's going to get a foul called against, I believe that's Hunter Pace on the shot. Arroyo back to the line for 2 more free throws.
That's Hunter's second foul of the ball game.
7th team foul of the game for the Rebels.
I don't think Coach Corney is too upset with it. He likes the aggressive defense.
Arroyo to the line. His first free throw, no good. The Jayhawks will be shooting free throws the rest of the way as they are in the bonus. Second free throw for Arroyo is good. We're going to get a substitution for the shooter. It's 21, Alec Enriquez checking into the game. 22-8 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels with the lead. 5:12 to go in the Stacey's Repair second quarter. So Weston carries it up the court. Jayhawks have really extended that 2-3 zone as Hunter Pace finds Muirbrook inside for the layup. Good find there from Pace. Rebels will press. Jayhawks work it around. It's Morales. Morales across the timeline into the offense. 25 to go on the shot clock. Wolf nearly has it swiped. Jaden Desch gets his fingertips to it, but they're able to find the pass. In the right wing corner, good switch there defensively as the ball finds Donovan. His shot on the way, no good. Rebound pulled in by Muirbrook. He's going to draw a foul. Good rebound there for Carson Muirbrook. 4:29 to go in the Station Repair second quarter. 24-8 Rebels on the Station on Main scoreboard. Mikey McCray checks back into the game.
And Nicholas Morales gets his second foul of the ball game.
For Joshua Ortiz, he checks in for. Drake Weston carries it up the court. Rebels skip pass with Pace. Pace fires across to Desch. Desch back to Pace as they play catch. No look pass to Muirbrook as Muirbrook does a good job to catch the ball. Unable to finish. And we're going to get a foul called against the Rebels.
And I believe that's going to go on Hunter for his third. That is correct.
Checking the ball game for the Rebels. Number 12, Lundgren. Number 13, Noah Perry. The unfortunate thing about that foul is that happened in the offensive corner. That sends Gavin Donovan to the line for a 1-and-1. 4:07 to go in the half. Donovan's free throw on the way, no good. Rebound pulled in by guess who? Jaden Desch. He pushes up the floor to Lundgren. Slows it down. Weston thought about it. Rebels working around to Carter Hoffman. Back to Weston up top, and he's going to reset the offense. 28 to go in the shot clock. As that's going to be a turnover.
That's touched by St. Joseph.
It's actually going to stay with the Rebels. Good call, Rob. Appears that Donovan got his hands on the pass. Tough break as a defender. You can't see who's behind you. If you would have known that ball was going out of bounds, you probably wouldn't have went after it. But you can only defend what you see. Lundgren up top for the Rebels. Works it to Weston. They go inside to Hoffman. Hoffman attacks the hoop. Buries the layup. That's a good steal inside from Noah Perry to allow Hoffman the layup. 26-8 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 3:34 to go in the Stacey's Repair second quarter. Jayhawks have done a much better job handling the press here in the second. Work it to Enriquez. Enriquez, his shot on the way, blocked by Weston. It's going to go out of bounds. Jayhawks maintain possession, 20 seconds to go on the shot clock, but we're going to get a full timeout called by the Jayhawks. With that, you listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We'll be right back after this.
If you've never heard a mechanic say they truly care, then you've been at the wrong place. Stacey's Repair in Woodruff is a family-owned and operated business open since 1992. Offering all types of maintenance and repair services, you can be sure your vehicle is operating at its best. Whether your vehicle is older or the newest model, gas or diesel, we fix and maintain them all. Also offering chip repair, windshield replacement, and tires. When your vehicle needs a mechanic, bring it to the ones who truly care. Stacey's Repair in Woodruff.
Your accountant has to be trustworthy, smart, and filled with integrity. That's why so many choose Gary Tusher, CPA. Serving clients for over 34 years, Gary and his staff handle income tax preparation for all types of businesses and individuals, IRS and state audit representation, payroll reporting, QuickBooks setup support and training, business startup services, monthly bookkeeping, and more. When you choose Gary Tusher, CPA, you get a team of professionals that care about your financial health. Schedule an appointment today.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We're in the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. As Rob, the Rebels have been very good defensively so far, only allowing 8 points with 3:21 to go in the first half.
And forcing 7 turnovers, which is pretty impressive.
Morales to inbound. Finds Wolf to Enriquez. They work it around. Donovan crosses over. Attacks the hoop. Good defense there from Noah Perry to cut him off. As the Jayhawks continue to work it. It's Morales. Drives right. Kicks at the corner for Donovan. Three-pointer on the way as the shot clock expires. Donovan gets his own rebound. Floats it up. Just rolls out. Donovan again with the rebound. Jayhawks maintain possession. Fresh 35 to work with. Enriquez, he'll fire a three. No good. As the Jayhawks nearly get to another rebound. Noah Perry has Desch out in front of everyone. Desch with the catch. Layup on the way. Good. That's good find from Noah Perry. Gets the Rebels offense 2 points with 2:36 to go in the Stacey's Repair second quarter. Rebels lead by 20. It's Wolf. Crossover dribble, 23 on 23, finds Donovan. Pass stolen by Jaden Desch. He's out in front of everyone. Get your cameras ready. He dunks it. Jaden Desch with a dunk. Puts a cap on the first half, 30-8 Rebels.
And there's the answer to your question, Aaron, from the other day. Does anybody on the Rebels have the ability to dunk? Jaden Desch does.
Little fired up after the dunk, picks up a reach-in foul. He's got to be careful. I can hear what he just said, and wasn't exactly safe for work. So,
and he's going to pick up his third foul. So a little celebration will put him to the bench.
I don't think he knew he could do that by his reaction. We'll have to ask him sometime if he's ever dunked before. Real happy with the dunk. Alec Enriquez will shoot the 1-and-1. First free throw on the way is good.
Earns the bonus.
Into the routine, dribbles it 3 times, spins it in his hand, gets his fingertips to the laces. Second free throw on the way is good. Cuts the lead to 20. Here comes Trey Walker for the Rebels. 2:10 to go in the Stacey's Repair second quarter. Weston moves it to Hoffman, to Walker. Walker drives in, and he's going to step out of bounds. Checking the ball game, number 2, Riker Hoffman. He'll replace Carter Hoffman. Rebels are going to fall back into man-to-man defense. 1:58 to go in the Stacey's Repair second quarter. Alec Enriquez will carry it up the floor for the Jayhawks. Guarded by Weston. Dribble handoff to Arroyo. Arroyo crosses over into the paint. Turnaround jumper on the way. No good. Good defense there from Trey Walker. As Riker Hoffman will push the ball, initiate the offense. Turns it over. Good defense there. And we're going to get a timeout called by the Jayhawks bench. And with that, listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We are going to go to a quick fan cam brought to you by Gary McKee and Bear Lake Realty. For all your realty needs, call Gary McKee at Bear Lake Realty, 435-946-8888. Once again, that phone number is 435-946-8888, or visit them online at bearlakerealty.com. Once again, that phone number, 435-946-8888. 1:35 to go in the Stacey's Repair second quarter. We go back to the live cam. Station on main scoreboard reads 30-10. You listen to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We're broadcasting live from the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. As Trey Walker will defend the inbounds pass. They're trying to keep the ball out of Arroyo's hand as much as possible, it seems, from the way they're playing defense.
Man, Riker Hoffman's going to pick up a foul right there.
That's a tough foul because it'll send number 22, Joshua Ortiz, to the free throw line.
We saw this last night, Aaron. The Rebels have yet to shoot a free throw tonight.
Played against a couple of 2-3 zones. It's a little harder to draw fouls against a 2-3 zone, but the Rebels also haven't. I don't want to say they haven't gotten the ball inside, because they definitely have. They've got to Muirbrook a few times where he's had wide open layups. First free throw on the way, good. It's a little harder to draw fouls against a 2-3 zone than it is man-to-man, because in a 2-3 zone, you're just guarding an area versus guarding a player. Second free throw on the way, no good. Rebound pulled in by Lundgren. Lundgren across the timeline is going to hand to Weston. Rebels into the offense with 1:25 to go in the Stacey Chappelle second quarter. They lead 30-11. Lundgren in the corner, thought about the three. They work it around to Riker Hoffman, to Walker inside. Back to Riker Hoffman up top. Drives the lane, kicks it to the corner for Weston. Three-pointer on the way. Good! Good ball movement there from the Rebels as they bury the My Local Radio three-pointer, 33-11 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Here come the Jayhawks. Wolf thought about it. Give and go. Wolf inside. Nice play there. Unable to finish. Rebels with the rebound. And Wolf comes back, and he's going to force the jump ball.
And the possession will go to the Jayhawks.
It's a good effort there from Wolf as it forces a turnover. 48 seconds to go in the second quarter. Rebels fall back into man-to-man defense. Enriquez dances up the floor to Arroyo. Bodied up by Trey Walker. Arroyo with the move. Tipped away by Walker. Good defense there. Jayhawks retain possession. 18 to go on the shot clock. 32 to go in the half. Morales into the lane. Euro step, no good as he tried to reach back onto the right side of the backboard. Here come the Rebels the other way. Lundgren, his three. No good. Rebound pulled in by Noah Perry. Noah Perry goes back up and in, finishes the layup. Good work there from Perry on the offensive board. 12 seconds to go in the half. Jayhawks move it around. And we're going to get, it's actually going to be out of bounds, Jayhawks basketball, as Jake Weston got his hand on it. 5.3 to go in the half. Refs are going to talk about it. Definitely, it's going to be called out of bounds. I didn't see a foul called.
Actually, they're going to give a.
They're going to overturn it. It'll be Rebels basketball.
I wondered if Drake got it off the leg of the St. Joseph player as the referee tries to give Jayhawks coach the explanation of the call, but he hasn't told anything in the scorebook.
I was going to say, I'm reading lips, and I thought he said foul.
That's what I thought. He is.
Yep. We're going to get the push off on Alec Enriquez.
His first foul of the ball game.
Rebels go to Noah Perry. Back to Trey Walker. 4 seconds to go. Walker's going to pull up from way deep. Off the backboard, almost said Hoffman nearly tips it in. And with that, that's the end of the first half. Rebels lead 35-11 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation. Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We'll be right back after this.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Rebels! West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Time flies, especially when you're having fun. This is Jeremy Rex, manager at T-Bar S in Evanston. It's hard to believe that we've been here almost a year with our new management team and staff. Did you know that you can have your vehicle detailed, your windshield replaced, chip repair done, or get your trailer refinished or rewired at T-Bar S? Of course, we are a full-service collision repair shop, too. You can even change your oil and your brakes. Visit T-Bar S today. Let T-Bar fix your car. 515 County Road, Evanston.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
Signage is a critical part of your business. It helps customers find your front door. Rocky Mountain Sign will provide you with expertly designed signs, LEDs, channel letters, as well as skillfully cut signage using wood, metal, plastic, and other mediums to help your customers find you with high-quality signage. Using the best technology, designs, and installation by Rocky Mountain Sign. Your signage says a lot about your business. Work with the professionals at Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street in Evanston, Wyoming.
Well, welcome to the Crawford Trough halftime show, the place to eat and drink in Randolph. When we come back, we'll have our first half highlights brought to you by the town of Randolph. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We'll be back after this.
There's nothing better than a yummy, delicious cheeseburger, except maybe if you add a large raspberry shake and tater tots that are cooked to perfection with just a little extra crunch. That's what you get with every burger at the Crawford Trough in Randolph. There's a full menu to choose from, filled with delicious options that will tickle your taste buds every time. But when you find yourself craving a burger, always choose Crawford Trough. Nothing else compares. The Crawford Trough in Randolph. Stop in today.
Taking care of yourself is important through all stages of life. Bear Lake Community Health Center offers a holistic approach to a healthy body and mind that includes education, prevention, and networking. We offer medical, dental, behavioral health, nutrition, and pharmacy services. We accept most insurance, including Medicaid, Medicare, and have a sliding scale discount plan. Choose Bear Lake Community Health Center, 435-946-3660.
Well, welcome back to the Crawford Trough halftime show. We're broadcasting live from the Les Schwab Plain Stars broadcast booth. We're in the middle of a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. When we come back, we'll have our first half highlights brought to you by the town of Randolph.
Randolph, Utah is a town of extremes. At an elevation of 6,300 feet, with temperatures over 90 in the summer and often 40 below in the winter, the folks who call Randolph home have to be a hardy crew. Maybe that is one reason why the simple things in life mean so much to Rich County. Residents value hard work, education, a value for God, family, and country, and being a good neighbor. Mayor Sim Bell and the town board, Melanie Lim, Clay Barker, Brandon Hatch, and Frank Sano, support the Rich Rebels and hope that you can come back often.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plain Stars broadcast booth. It is time for a town of Randolph first half highlights, and we're going to go to Rob Leifson for those.
Rich is 10 of 19 from two-point range, shooting 53%. They are 5 of 13 from long range for 38%, which is overall 47%. Have yet to shoot a free throw. St. Joseph has hit 2 shots from the floor, both of them three-pointers. But once again, like Aldemont last night, it's the free throw line. They're 5 of 9. Overall shooting 10%. On the boards, Rich is dominating 22-13 with 5 of those for the Rebels being offensive. Jaden Desch leads, as he did last night, with 6 boards for the Rebels. Riker Hoffman off the bench with 5. St. Joseph has 4 offensive boards. Tyler Arroyo with 3 and Donovan with 3. Your leading scorers, Carson Muirbrook with 8, Jaden Desch with 11, including that slam dunk and Tyler Arroyo with 5. Alec Enriquez has got 5. And if we got a second, going to sneak in some wrestling. Naya Jolly, Mika Anderson, and Jazzy Chandler are all through the first round undefeated. The boys have about 9 wins and about 16 losses. Unfortunately, my sources have shut down for the night, so can't get updates from them. But I sure appreciate the people down in Salem Hills. I think it's like 400 wrestlers, 37 high schools down there, and that's got to be just total chaos in my opinion.
Massive tournament. You listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. When we come back, we'll have our halftime adjustments.
At Rich School District, we believe that success motivates individuals, and every student is capable of learning. We believe an effective classroom facilitates learning. We believe in the development of lifelong learners, and we believe that a quality education makes a difference. Student involvement equals student success. Currently, 93% of Rich High students participate in extracurricular activities. Rich School District, providing a quality, well-rounded education for each student.
Taking care of yourself is important through all stages of life. Bear Lake Community Health Center offers a holistic approach to a healthy body and mind that includes education, prevention, and networking. We offer medical, dental, behavioral health, nutrition, and pharmacy services. We accept most insurance, including Medicaid, Medicare, and have a sliding scale discount plan. Choose Bear Lake Community Health Center, 435-946-3660.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money 2 ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. Remember the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 1:30 to go left in the Crockett Trough halftime show. And Rob, it's time for some halftime adjustments.
On the Rebel side of the ball, don't foul. That's about the only thing I can critique. Everything else has been good. We talked about trying to stay inside, and they have fed the ball into Carson Muirbrick. That's where he's got his 8 points. They found some good passing lanes. If you're the Jayhawks, you've got to get Arroyo on the ball and get him fired up. He's averaging 16 points a game, and right now he's sitting with 5. So
the Rebels have done a good job on the best player for the Jayhawks. If I have to agree with you, the halftime adjustment, stop following 70 feet from your hoop. There was a few times in that last half where they were given free throws and they didn't even have to get the ball across half court. That's something that might not kill you tonight, but can kill you in other games when it's a little closer. You don't want to give up. You never want to give up free throws, but they hurt, especially when you're about 75 feet from your hoop.
I did get one other update. The girls right now at that tournament in Salem are sitting in 6th place, and that's stacking up against some big schools in that tournament. Unfortunately, I don't have a whole lot of information from the boys, but I do want to give a shout-out to Tina Chandler and Amber Nickel for their help in giving me some updates on the wrestling tournament, and that will continue tomorrow as well.
Yeah, we want to thank everyone who helps us with updates. It's unfortunate we can't be in every place at once, and with wrestling, it's really hard to broadcast the individual tournaments because there's so many mats going, and the wrestlers are in so many different places. But we will have wrestling for you next week, I believe on Wednesday, as we will be at the Cokeville meet when the Rebels take on Cokeville. But we got some business to take care of right now as we are about to start the second half. I want to remind you that free throws are brought to you by Bear Lake Realty, timeouts by Independent Software Solutions, steals Rich County Government, three-pointers My Local Radio, inbounds play by Mound Valley Cattle Company, the fan cam by Bear Lake Realty. As this third quarter is brought to you by Epic Recreation. Make your next vacation epic. Call 37-946 Epic. That's 435-946-3742.
Looks like no adjustment on either side on the starting 5 for the second half.
As Jaden Desch has 3 fouls from the first half. He inbounds the ball, gets it back. It's Hoffman up top to Pace. Cornea inside. Muirbrook working hard, wanted the ball, didn't get it. Pace drives, kicks it to Desch. They go inside to Muirbrook this time. He splits the double team, buries the layup. Good work from Carson Muirbrook. 37-11 on the Station on Main scoreboard. 7:38 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Jayhawks break the press. They go inside, and we're going to get a foul against the Rebels.
Going to give it to Hunter Pace. That could be his 4th. It is. That should send him to stay in the game.
Hunter Pace is has the trust of his coach, as what a pass that was. Unfortunately, no finish, as it was 21 Enriquez that had the great pass as he was falling out of bounds. Morales unable to finish.
And he picks up a foul forward as well, his 3rd.
Hunter Pace will inbound, playing with 4 fouls. Desch has 3. A little bit of foul trouble for the Rebels. But that's where the depth this year has really played a part, as they've had foul trouble in both games, but have been able to work through it. Hoffman drives the lane, bump, no call. Muirbrook battles for the rebound. It's going to be out of bounds off of him. I think he tried to tip that one up and in. Got bumped, and he slammed it into the wall. 7:10 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. 37-11 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Rebels switch up their press a little bit. They're in a 1-1-2-1, or better known as the diamond press. Jayhawks are able to break it. Ortiz switched pivot foots there, but gets away with it. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Here comes Hoffman the other way to Cornea. Cornea attacks the elbow. Desch thought about it. Back to Cornea. Desch drives into the lane, kicks it to Muirbrook, unable to catch it cleanly. Tipped away. Hoffman's able to hold on to it. Pace with 18 to go on the shot clock. Cornea drives left. Pace has it in the near corner. Tries to force it to Muirbrook. Rebels get it back. No possession on the shot clock. They go inside to Muirbrook. Muirbrook with a great move. Goes up and in. Finishes with the foul. Carson Muirbrook, the old-fashioned three-point play. 39-11 on the Station on Main scoreboard as Muirbrook will step to the line for the Bear Lake Realty free throw.
First one for the Rebels tonight, and that is the 4th foul on Nicholas Morales.
Hunter Pace will check out.
And Logan Clough, number 24, checks in for the Rebels.
Muirbrook into the routine. Free throw on the way is good, Rob, so I can now say with confidence that the Rebels have been better on their free throws tonight than they were last night.
Perfect from the line. There's your broadcaster curse right now.
Three-pointer on the way from the Jayhawks. No good. Rebound pulled in by Jaden Desch. As Desch, no look past him. Muirbrook. Muirbrook goes inside. Layup on the way. No good. Gets his rebound. No good. Tries to get the rebound again. This time it's out to Desch. He dribbles around through the paint. Back to Clough. Clough's going to fire a three. That's off. Rebound pulled in by Morales. Here come the Jayhawks the other way. It's Arroyo. Into the paint. Shot on the way. No good. Rebels are going to slow it down as they have a 40-11 lead on the Station on Main scoreboard. 5:39 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Jayhawks are in their extended 2-3 zone. Clough in the corner, goes inside to Muirbrook. Muirbrook move again, goes up and in. Carson Muirbrook has been dynamic in the paint, showing a couple different moves there. That time he just hop steps around the defender and finishes. From the Rebels, a little bit of a 2-3 zone of their own. Shot on the way, no good, off the backboard. Jaden Desch pulls in the rebound. Pushes up the court to Hoffman. Hoffman, great catch. Stops, finds Clough. Pass was in his feet. Clough was unable to make the catch. Muirbrook rips it away from a couple of players. Clough went to cut as he was open at the three-point line. Him and Desch laugh about it on the court, as he would have been open either way. A little bit of a zig when the other person zags there. Jayhawks will inbound. Rebels fall back into a 2-3 zone. Arroyo. They go to the middle. Free throw line jumper's good. Nice work there from Ortiz. He turns, fires as the Jayhawks get the ball to the middle of the court. Desch thought about it. Up top to Cornea. And Cornea and Desch play catch. That'd be Jaden to Jaden on the pass. They go to Clough in the corner. Clough to Muirbrook. Muirbrook turns. Tries to kick it back out. Back into the hands of Muirbrook. Goes up for the shot. Misses. Rebound by Hoffman. Hoffman's going to be fouled as he's going to go to the free throw line. As that foul appears to be on Ortiz. .42-13 on the station on main scoreboard as Carter Hoffman will step to the free throw line.
We'll see if our broadcaster jinx has an effect.
Still better than yesterday. As Hoffman misses the first free throw. Carson Muirbrook checks out of the game. Noah Perry will check in.
Getting a good standing ovation from his dad, Travis, right there in front of us.
As he should. He's been working hard underneath. Hoffman's second free throw. Now we're the same as yesterday. 1 for 3 from the line for the Rebels. As here comes Arroyo back the other way. Crosses over into the paint. Floater on the way. Short. Rebound pulled in by the Rebels. Desch is going to lead the attack. He slows it up as the Rebels set up the offense. Clough on the wing. Drives left to Cornea. 20 seconds to go on the shot clock. Rebels work it around. Behind the back dribble from Cornea to Desch. Desch thought about it. Goes inside to Perry. Back to Desch. He's going to drive back to Perry. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Clough has it off his hands. Chases it down. 6. Goes inside to Hoffman. Hoffman pumps fake. Shot on the way. No good. Rebound by Perry. Perry back up. No good. As it's going to find its way to Hoffman. Hoffman fouled. Shot on the way. No good. We'll see if they call that on the floor.
Josh Ortiz with the foul, his second.
They're going to send Hoffman to the...
They're going to say it's on the floor. Going to give him the ball on the baseline.
As Jaden Desch is going to check out as Drake Weston checks in. So does Jarrett Mason.
There you go.
3:30 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. 42-13, Rebels with the lead. That was great ball movement last possession. The Rebels used all 35 seconds of the shot clock. Mason in the corner. Rebels work it around. Inside to Perry. Perry bullies his way to the hoop. Blocked from behind by Donovan. Good defense there from the Jayhawks. Comes Arroyo. No one stops him. Corner 3 on the way. No good. Rebound pulled in by Hoffman. That's going to be out of bounds off the Jayhawks as Gavin Wolf got his hand to the ball. 3:06 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Rebels with a 42-13 lead on the station on main scoreboard.
Getting plenty of second chances with those offensive boards, but just not putting it in.
Rebels are into the offense. It's Clough. Surveys. Hoffman at the Rebel R. Excuse me, that's Weston. Gets it back. They work it around. Clough goes inside to Hoffman. Hoffman left-hand layup, no good. Rebound tipped out to Gavin Wolf as here comes Arroyo across the timeline. Rebels are in a 2-3 zone as we're going to get a foul called. As they try to help Arroyo up. He didn't have his feet yet, so they drug him for about a foot on the floor.
Drake Weston picks up his first foul of the ball game.
Second team foul of the half for the Rebels. 4 for the Jayhawks. Trey Walker will check in for Carter Hoffman.
Looks like we can get a 30-second timeout from the Jayhawks.
Timeout's brought to you by Independent Software Solutions. Let Brian be your IT guy. Listen to the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
Whether you're kicking up the dust in the hills, making waves down on the lake, or taking advantage of the world's greatest powder, don't just hope to have fun. Take that sled by the handlebars and make your time at Bear Lake epic. Epic Recreation rents equipment and cabins for your vacation fun at beautiful Bear Lake. From watercraft, large and small, to UTVs, sleds, and more, Epic Recreation has it all. On-road, off-road, or out on the Caribbean blue water. Book your next adventure at epicrecreation.net.
welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of Bear Lake Community Health Center. Presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Station on main scoreboard reads 42-13 with 2:34 left to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. We're in the middle of a full timeout. As Rob, what have you liked from the Rebels coming out of half? They've only given up 2 points defensively in the quarter.
We talked about it in the pregame. Maybe it's cold outside, so going inside. And I love what Carson Muehrbeck was able to do during that third quarter. 2, 4, 6, 7 points, all in the paint.
As we're back into play, it'll be Alec Enriquez to inbound for the Jayhawks. Rebels are in a 2-3 zone. Let's move to Ortiz. Back to Ortiz. Drives baseline, pull-up jumper on the way. Off the side of the rim and out. Noah Perry with the rebound. Trey Walker's going to push it into the lane, finds Noah Perry running. Good catch, but a little erratic there on the pass as that rolls into the crowd, out of bounds. Turnover by the Rebels.
Only their second of the half.
You don't mind those turnovers sometimes when you're pushing the ball, because more often than not this half it's turned into a layup. It's a little out of control as the Rebels fall back into the 2-3 zone. Trying to trap Arroyo up top. He drives the paint, and he's going to be fouled before the shot. They're actually going to call it on the shot. 2 free throws for Arroyo coming up.
Going to give the foul to Logan Clough. Couldn't see a 23 on the board, so he must have had 4 fingers showing.
24 from the Jayhawks steps to the free throw line. Arroyo cans the first one. Makes score 42-14. Second one on the way. Off the rim and out. Noah Perry skies for the rebound as Jarrett Mason will lead the charge the other way. Rebels work it around. 29 to go on the shot clock. Clough in the near corner. Dribbles out. Skip pass to Mason. They go inside to Walker. Walker rips through. Is able to keep possession. Clough into the paint to Perry. Perry shot on the way. No good.
I think somebody had a hold of his arm on that one.
1:45 to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Jayhawks have the ball. They move it around. Ortiz open for 3. It's good. Josh Ortiz hits the three-pointer. 1:34 to go in the quarter. Weston pushes it up the court. Back dribbles. Finds Mason. Rebels work it around as Clough. Through the lane, into the paint. Layup on the way. No good. Rebound. Jayhawks come back the other way. Good find there as number 21, Enriquez, wasn't able to handle the catch. It's going to be a traveling violation against the Jayhawks. Rebels carried up the court. Clough on the wing. Dribbles the paint, skip pass to Weston. Weston explodes off the catch to Walker up top. Walker's pass is an errant one as Weston's unable to catch it. Noah Perry's going to be called for a foul in the far corner. As he tried to get out of the way, a little 13-on-13 crime there is Donovan.
That's his second foul of the ball game.
57 seconds to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. Rebels still in the 2-3 zone. Clough tips it away. Steal. Brought to you by Rich County Guard for Noah Perry. He's out in front of everyone. Tries to pass it to Weston.
Trade turnovers.
Trying to force it inside. Probably been a little better off to back that one out. As there's 45 seconds to go in the Epic Recreation third quarter. But you love the aggressiveness on the fast break for the Rebels. Jayhawks work it around to the corner. That's going to be out of bounds off the hands of Donovan as he's not able to secure the catch. 3 straight turnovers in 3 possessions. Give the Rebels the ball back. 36.1 to go. Rebels can hold for the last shot as Weston across the timeline to Mason. Work it to Weston. They go inside to Walker. Walker outside to Mason. Mason to Weston as the Rebels work it around. 20 to go in the quarter as a errant pass leads to another turnover. We're going to get a foul called against the Rebels. That'll be their 5th of the half.
Fouls on Noah Perry, his third.
15.3 to go. The Jayhawks will have possession of the ball. They inbound to Ortiz. 11 to go in the third quarter. Jayhawks work it around. They go back to the near corner. Nearly poked away by Trey Walker. They work it around. Tipped away by Weston. Weston hustles, and it's going to be stolen by... It was initially stolen by Mason, but we're going to get a foul called.
I think on the floor from the Jayhawks.
That means that we're still going to be in the third quarter, I think. We'll see what the officials discuss before we go anywhere. Still discussing.
It looked like Jarrett Mason had the ball, and it was held on the arm. Nope. Going to say the foul happened after the horn.
Listen to Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation, Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Supporting the Rich Rebels in everything they do. J-Bar Auto and J-Bar Excavation in Randolph provide services to Rich Rebel fans every day. Auto repair, tires, sand, and gravel. J-Bar Auto and J-Bar Excavation on Main Street in Randolph. Stop in today.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plain Stars broadcast booth. Middle of Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. 42-17 on the station on main scoreboard. Rebels with a commanding lead. Arroyo. They work it to the corner for Donovan. Drives. Good find there in the middle as Josh Ortiz finishes it off. Good pass there from Donovan. Rebels come back the other way with Lundgren. Hunter Pace back into the game playing with 4 fouls. Hasn't played much today. Riker Hoffman has it to Clough. Rebels move. 20 seconds to go in the shot clock. Hoffman. They go down low to Pace, and that's going to be a reach-in foul against the Jayhawks.
That's against Ortiz. That should be his third.
7:25 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Checking the ball game for Jayhawks, number 14, Mikey McCray. Rebels to inbound. Brought to you by Mountain Valley Cattle Company. Rebels working around Lundgren in the corner. Fresh 35 after the foul as Perry has it. Back to Lundgren. Riker Hoffman tries to go near side corner. That's tipped out of bounds by Donovan. Good hands there from the Jayhawks.
And good hands from Principal Weston Taylor on the sideline as well.
Lundgren to inbound. Mountain Valley Cattle Company inbounds play. Back to Lundgren. Thought about the drive. Is going to try. It's ripped away by Gavin Wolf. Good defensive play out in front of a player, and that is a good layup as Hoffman smacks the backboard trying to defend the shot. It's 42-21 on the station on main scoreboard as we update it. Hoffman has the ball. Standing on the Rebel volleyball logo. They work it around to Pace. Good hands for Pace to get the catch. Goes inside to Hoffman. Out to Lundgren. He thought about it. Crosses over, drives the lane. Shot attempt on the way. Shot goes off the side of the backboard, but because he was fouled, he'll go to the line for 2.
Only the 4th and 5th free throw for the Rebels tonight.
First free throw is good.
And Talon Pace, number 31, comes into the game for his brother Hunter.
Hunter comes back to the bench and tells the coach, let me foul out. I gotta love it. Second free throw good from Lundgren as the Rebels are now 60% from the line today, 44-21. Jayhawks work it around. It's Arroyo up top. They move it. 15-footer on the way.
Nothing
from Morales. Beautiful shot from Morales. Smooth looking lefty jumper goes in. Rebels come back the other way. It's Lundgren up top. Finds Clough. Clough splits the defenders, and he's going to be called for a traveling violation. Was asking for a jump ball because I do think a defender had a hand on the ball. 44-23, 6 minutes to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital, fourth quarter. Arroyo up top, thought about it. Goes to Wolf, his three on the way, no good. Clough skies for the rebound, but has it stolen away by Donovan, who goes right to the hoop and draws the foul. 2 free throws on the way from Gavin Donovan as he's rewarded for the hard work.
And the foul's going to go to Logan Clough, his second.
Donovan, 4 dribbles into the routine. Deep breath. Bends at the knees and shoots. First free throw is pure.
Gets himself in the point book.
20-point lead for the Rebels, 44-24. Donovan with a chance to cut it to 19. It's on the way. That's off. Gets the rebound, floats it in. Trades a 1 for a 2, 44-26. Here come the Rebels back the other way as Lundgren.
And
finds Hoffman.
Riker shuffling his feet.
Hoffman can't believe it, but it is the right call, as both feet were moving before he got to dribble. We used to call that the Fred Flintstone back home. It's Arroyo on the wing. Thought about pulling up. Guarded by Talon Pace. Skip pass to Morales. Morales drives the paint, finds McCray, blocked by Hoffman. Good block there. Here comes Lundgren back the other way. Euro step in between 2 defenders. The beautiful finish there from Lundgren. Split a couple defenders with the Euro step. Jayhawks the other way. Arroyo for 3. No good. Rebound off the arms of Donovan as he lands out of bounds. Good effort there from Gavin Donovan. Tried to keep the play alive. 46-26, 5 minutes even in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. As his Clough splits the defenders into the lane, kicks out to Lundgren. He's going to fire for 3. Buries the My Local Radio three-pointer, 49-26. Freshman having himself a quarter.
And they're going to get Logan Clough for his 3rd foul of the ball game.
That will send number 23, Gavin Wolf, to the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1. With 4:38 to go in the fourth quarter, Rebels lead by 23 points, 49-26. Wolf to the free throw line to try to change that. As we'll be shooting free throws the rest of the way every time a foul is called, as both teams will be in the bonus. 17 fouls against the Rebels, 6 against the Jayhawks. So the free throws on the way is good. Wolf earns the second half of the 1-and-1. Into the routine, 3 dribbles. Brings the ball to his head, shot on the way, no good. Rebound pulled in by Noah Perry. Perry's pass up the court, finds Hoffman. Riker Hoffman drives, kicks it to Lundgren. Noah Perry has it. Rebels working around Lundgren into the paint, floater off the back rim. Rebound comes out to Hoffman, to Perry. Rebels work it around. As the Jayhawks have really extended their 2-3 zone. It's going to lead to a steal there from Wolf as Clough pressure turns it over. Here comes Morales the other way. Blocked from behind by Lundgren. He's had himself quite the corner. They pushed ahead to Perry just a little too far as Hoffman tries to find Perry. That's the right play. Just didn't execute. We're getting
got to get a shoe tied. Think he can make a bunny? There he goes.
Here come the Jayhawks, number 21, Alec Enriquez. 4 minutes to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Enriquez across the timeline. Rebels back into man-to-man defense. Stolen by Riker Hoffman. Enriquez is going to commit a foul, sending Hoffman. Or are they going to call it against Hoffman? Yep. They call it against Enriquez, as that'll send Hoffman back to the free throw line. Second foul on Enriquez. Hoffman will shoot the 1-and-1. Striker Hoffman, that is. Get buzzed over from the scorer's table.
Yeah, Colin Pace says, nope, got it covered. Probably making sure we're in the 1-and-1.
First free throw on the way, no good. Battle for the rebound as it's Ortiz coming away with it between two Rebels defenders. A good strong rebound there from Ortiz. Dribble handoff to Enriquez. He crosses back over. It's being moved around the top, and we're going to get a foul. That'll send number 22, Ortiz, to the free throw line for the 1-and-1.
I'm not sure if he gave that to Talon or should have been on Noah.
It should have been on Noah Perry.
And that should be his 5th. Nope, his 4th. Gave him an extra one.
Ortiz is the free throw line. We'll shoot the front half of the 1-and-1. First free throw is off, skied by Perry. He finds Lundgren. Lundgren's going to attack. Clough thought about it. Skip pass to Perry. Perry's three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound falls into the hand of Pace. As Talon Pace tries to go up with it, loses out of bounds. Ball will go back to the Jayhawks. 3:22 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Rebels with a 49-27 lead on the Station on Main scoreboard. Jayhawks across the timeline into the offense. As Hoffman punches that ball about 6 rows deep into the crowd. Good defense there as he gets his hands to it. It'll be Arroyo to inbound with 33 seconds to go on the shot clock. Pass to Morales. Fakes the dribble handoff. Good defense from Lundgren to stay in front of him. Enriquez pulls up from 15 feet off the side of the backboard. Morales chases the rebound down. No good. Lundgren pulls in the rebound. As here come the Rebels on offense. To the corner. Clough. To Lundgren. To Perry. Work it to Hoffman. Rebels move the ball. As that's stolen, that was nearly a really bad collision there. As it looked like Noah Perry held on to Wolf, as Wolf could have been. He could have been parallel to the ground. Noah Perry will shoot free throws. Fouls on number 23, Gavin Wolf, his first, teammate. 2:41 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. Noah Perry will shoot the front half of the 1-and-1. Perry's free throw is good. Earns the second half, 50-27.
Noah's first points of the ball game.
Into the routine. Second one on the way. Good. Noah Perry goes 2 for 2 from the line. 51-27, 2:40 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. Rebels with the big lead. Enriquez. Dribble. Drives. Work it to Wolf, who fires a three. No good. Pulled in by Hoffman on the rebound. Rager Hoffman pushes up the floor. Finds Noah Perry. He thought about it. To Lundgren. Fakes the pass. Drive right. Good defense there from Enriquez. Rebels move the ball around. 20 to go in the shot clock. They go to Pace. Pace open from the elbow. Shot on the way. No good. Tipped away by Noah Perry as Clough is going to chase it down. Stays in bounds. Reverse spin move. Euro step. Layup. No good, but he gets fouled. Good effort there from Logan Clough as he was able to spin out of the pressure. A little bit of a Euro step as he tries to lay it in from under the backboard with his right hand. He'll send Clough to the free throw line. First free throw on the way, no good. Foul goes against Joshua Ortiz, his fourth. So Noah Perry checks out of the ball game. Taylor Walker checks in. Second free throw is good from Clough as Trey Walker is going to replace Clough. 52-27, good extended run from Logan Clough. 2 minutes to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter. You got Trey and Taylor Walker on the floor together. Arroyo, his three-pointer on the way, no good. Skying for the rebound is Hoffman. Tip to Pace. Pace spins, looks back. Hoffman to Walker. I don't know, Rob, maybe we should get Hunter Pace out on the floor so that we have Pace, Walker, Walker. If we could put 6 out there, maybe we go Pace, Walker, Walker, Hoffman, as they try to go to Trey Walker.
Uh-oh.
As that's stolen by Arroyo. He takes a shot to the face.
That's going to beat him on the free throw line.
He'll shoot the front half of the 1-and-1. Makes taking a shot in the mouth a little easier when you get to shoot free throws afterwards. Arroyo's free throw on the way is good. 52-28. Second free throw on the way is good, as Arroyo will be checked out of the ball game. 52-29. Rebels have done a pretty good job on him today.
He's going to finish with 8 points, but only 1 basket from the floor, and that's 1 3-pointer. Got everything else from the free throw line.
1:24 to go in the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital fourth quarter, as it's Lundgren to Hoffman. Taylor Walker up top. They go inside to Trey Walker. Lundgren in the corner. He drives right, pulls up from 15 feet, is good. Lundgren's been very impressive here in the fourth quarter, as here come the Jayhawks the other way. It's Wolf. They move it around. Morales has it tapped away by Talon Pace. Tiny's his nickname. Although he's a sophomore, he's probably the bigger of the Pace brothers, so that's why he's got the nickname Tiny.
He's had that nickname for a long time, and he was tiny at the time.
52.5 to go in the ball game. Jayhawks on the inbound. And go to Donovan. Wolf up top. Looks off the pick, moves it to Enriquez. They go far corner, Donovan. 13 to go on the shot clock. Corner shot on the way from Enriquez as he nails that shot. 54-32 on the Station on Main scoreboard. Less than a minute to go in the ball game. Shot clock is turned off. Rebels 54-32 lead. The only thing to finish is the score, as they will come away with their second victory of the weekend. Lundgren backs it out. Drives, steps back. As Lundgren's going to drive by again, Euro step. Tries to find Taylor Walker inside. Turns it over as Gavin Wolf comes back the other way with 4 seconds to go. His pass is going to go out of bounds. And with 1.7 seconds, we got one last Mountain Valley Cattle Company inbounds play, as the Rebels will walk away with a 54-32 victory over the St. Joseph Jayhawks. As you listen to a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We'll be right back with the postgame show after this.
Amazing people work at the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital in Montpelier. From the receptionists to the doctors, the x-ray techs to the food service staff, from the phlebotomist to housekeeping and everyone in between. The care you receive can't be matched anywhere else. We really care about your health. We care about you. We work hard to have top quality equipment and facilities and provide a wide range of services so we can serve every patient. When selecting your healthcare providers, choose Bear Lake Memorial Hospital. You'll feel the difference.
Whatever brings you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including clean, comfortable rooms, a business office, workout room, and a full-service restaurant, plus a complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We're in the middle of a Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. We're in the Bear Lake Realty fan cam as we have the band on the fan cam. For all your realty needs, call 435-946-8888. Once again, that's 435-946-8888. And right after this commercial break, we'll return with the postgame show.
Signage is a critical part of your business. It helps customers find your front door. Rocky Mountain Sign will provide you with expertly designed signs, LEDs, channel letters, as well as skillfully cut signage using wood, metal, plastic, and other mediums to help your customers find you with high-quality signage. Using the best technology, designs, and installation by Rocky Mountain Sign. Your signage says a lot about your business. Work with the professionals at Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street in Evanston, Wyoming.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money two ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
At Rich School District, we believe that success motivates individuals, and every student is capable of learning. We believe an effective classroom facilitates learning. We believe in the development of lifelong learners, and we believe that a quality education makes a difference. Student involvement equals student success. Currently, 93% of Rich High students participate in extracurricular activities. Rich School District, providing a quality, well-rounded education for each student.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth in the middle of the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, and with that, we're going to go to Rob Leifson.
Well, this one, the Rebels jump out early and just kept the pedal to the metal as they come away with a big win. I would say probably we talked about the halftime adjustments to go inside the paint. And you saw what Carson Muirbrook did in that third quarter as he came away with 7 points. And I appreciate Coach Cornea going to his bench. And it seems like even when they brought in that kind of depth, didn't seem to skip a beat for the Rebels. And on the Jayhawk side of things, you actually get Ortiz. Josh Ortiz is the high point man with 8 points.
That's great defense by the Rebels to hold Arroyo to under 8 points, as he was very good against them last year, as Arroyo is a very good basketball player. The Rebels just defensively. That depth makes it a little easier when you're going up against a really good player. And I do believe yesterday that's why they were able to stop the best player from Altamont last week, because they're able to throw 5 or 6 different bodies at him because they have that many kids that can play. And this has been our Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, where fresh and fast meat gourmet for gourmet sandwiches. 113 Front Street in Evanston. Get your sandwich today. I had one. It was great. You're listening to the Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. Rebels take this one 54-32 over the visiting Jayhawks. We'll be right back after this.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
In the state where life is elevated, live your life in a higher gear. Cash Honda Yamaha can help you enjoy our beautiful local terrain, whether it's in the valleys, mountains, snow, or water. So get out and enjoy all nature has to offer at a higher speed. Visit Cash Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley to start living your life at your new speed. Visit us in Hyde Park, just north of Logan, Utah.
Whatever brings you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 beautiful acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including clean, comfortable rooms, a business office, workout room, and a full-service restaurant, plus a complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
In the state where life is elevated, live your life.
Well, welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. We're in the middle of Bear Lake Community Health Center. Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 and online at mylocalradio.com. The Rebels, varsity girls and varsity boys, pull away with dominating victories today. Scoreboard doesn't really indicate the amount of domination that happened. As it is time for the McKay Frankum precision play of the game, and Rob, I think this one's pretty easy. You got to give it to Jaden Courtney on his dunk.
Jaden Dash, I'm sorry. There you go. Breakaway, and we asked him after halftime, did he know he could do that, and he said absolutely. But you could see it in his eyes as soon as he had the steal.
Yeah. Well, he tried to go back-to-back dunks as he picked up his third foul of the first half, as he tried to swipe it away and smack the ball handler's arm. But, you know, when you're feeling it, because his early threes were pretty big to get the Rebels off and going.
Yeah, he was 3 for 3 in that first quarter, plus 5 boards to really set the tone early in the game.
He's a big athletic kid, and he dominates the boards. And with that, we're going to go to our Town of Garden City player of the game. And for that, we're going to go to Rob Leifson.
And we're going to give it to Carson Muirbrook, 15 points and 5 boards. But his play underneath, nobody from the Jayhawks could stay with him. And it was just a matter of whether the Rebels chose to go inside, and he dominated, especially in that third quarter. So showed off his hard work that he's put in the gym to be able to have those moves underneath.
And that is our Town of Garden City player of the game.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Rebels! West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
Time flies, especially when you're having fun. This is Jeremy Rex, manager at T-Bar-S in Evanston. It's hard to believe that we've been here almost a year with our new management team and staff. Did you know that you can have your vehicle detailed, your windshield replaced, chip repair done, or get your trailer refinished or rewired at T-Bar-S? Of course, we are a full-service collision repair shop, too. You can even change your oil and your brakes. Visit T-Bar-S today. Let T-Bar fix your car. 515 County Road, Evanston.
welcome back to the Les Schwab Plains Tires broadcast booth. The Bear Lake Community Health Center presentation of Rich Rebels basketball on 98.3 FM and online at mylocalradio.com. It is time for the Bear Lake Convention and Visitors Bureau calendar update. In our update, we're going to be right back here tomorrow as the Rebels girls and boys varsity team, another doubleheader for you on a Saturday, will take on the Bear Lake Bears. And it should be an interesting day. Both matchups are going to be pretty good matchups. It'll be a lot of fun.
The other thing you got going tomorrow is the wrestling tournament down in Salem. I did get an update. Shout out to Justice Allred, Dallas Van Soyk, and Max Perry. Did pretty good of the boys' side on the first round. Unfortunately, got word about an injury to Austin Van Soyk, so prayers and a quick recovery out to him.
It's a couple of wrestlers' first career wins, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, as I don't think Allred or Perry wrestled before this year.
Nope, they're both seniors and threw their hat in the ring, and that's good to see them have some early success. They're competing in the JV tournament down there because of the size of the school, but still glad to see them have some success.
And with that, that is going to do it for us here, folks. If you can, please, 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 please support our sponsors. Without them, none of this is possible. This is so much fun, as we've gotten to call 3 basketball games in 2 days. Tomorrow's going to be 5. And I genuinely love doing this. I love bringing you guys Rich Rebel Sports, and this is so much fun. So if you can, please support our advertisers. But for now, I'm Aaron Poling. That's Rob Leifson. Have a great night.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of mylocalradio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. No portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on mylocalradio.com.